Well, hello. And
Hello.
it's
Hello,
beginning to look a
fam.
lot like Swiftmas everywhere you go. So,
Mm-mm.
yay. Welcome.
Holly has really done a lot of work. My
I
goodness.
have gone all out on Swiftmas.
Sure
Um,
has. Surely
and
has.
as soon as we get some people in here, we'll start talking about it. How was your week, Taylor?
It was fine. I did not go all out on Swiftness, but Mother Nature did because we got now, excuse me for getting technical here, but I believe it is a metric fuck ton of snow.
Oh
So
my
I've not
god.
left the house in a couple days because
Oh my god.
I don't want to brush off my car. That's the worst thing. I
It's like
hate
a
it.
like major snow, you're saying? Like
Yeah,
a blizzard.
I don't even. It's probably like maybe 7, 8 inches or something. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, it was overnight.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
insane.
insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, they're predicting a pretty cold and snowy winter. Sadly.
Oh. It's
Yeah.
always weird
So.
when I hear snow because I'm like, "What? Snow? It's
Sometimes I'm
crazy."
like, why do I live here? I love it, but I hate the weather like 9 months out of the year.
Yeah. No, I understand.
So if
I
there's
understand.
anybody out there who wants to like, I don't know, somehow fund a trip away to the tropics or something for me, I'd gladly take you up on it because hello,
Well, hello.
hello, Mama T is here.
Hello, T. Lee. How are you?
Mama T,
We
Mama
are
T.
how do you like my Swiftmas office, Mom? Isn't it so cute?
It's very, very festive.
I know. I wish this Chiron could move so I could hold on.
Well,
Maybe I'll just
put your mom's comment up, like make it
okay,
big,
yeah.
and then it should drop the chirons. There you go.
Ah, nice.
Yay!
Nice. Thank you. Hold on, let me move this chair so everyone can.
My goodness. It's all the showgirl colors.
Isn't it so cute?
It's the tree that says "Tis the damn season" in a friendship bracelet. It's so perfect.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
I love it. I wish I was there.
I
Did you
know.
play Christmas Tree Farm while you were decorating?
Girl, no, I did not. And let me tell you why. Let me tell
Yes,
you
hi,
why.
Darren. Yes, we are just starting. Couldn't
We are
start.
just
Girl.
starting. We had a slight technical delay
Yeah.
due to Swiftmas and the internet and things.
Life.
Life came at us hard a few minutes ago. Um, so we were just talking about Swiftness in the Swiftness office that I'm sitting in. So I am so excited how this turned out. And you guys, like, there's a reason, there's a method to my madness.
Oh,
And I'm going to maybe a little bit, well, I'll just do it now. Who cares?
Neither of us have any patience for anything.
I have zero patience for anything. So tomorrow officially kicks off the 12 days of Swiftmas in the SPARKX world and in the Swiftyverse.
Yay.
So we're going to be doing, I have all of these things and there's little hidden things all in this room. And I'll be posting videos and little activities.
So it's a bit like an advent calendar almost. Like are we gonna be kind of opening one present a day? Is that what
somebody's gonna win a present a day?
Ooh, even better.
I know. So yeah, so super exciting. So we are officially today 13 days away from
Stop. I can't.
the documentary of my life. So I can't wait. I can't.
The documentary of your life.
Yeah,
lives.
that I've been waiting for my whole life. I should have said not of my life, but the documentary.
LP, why can no one ever read my letterboard? It says, "Tell myself it's time now. Gotta let go." In a very red kind of mood these days. But I just like it's sad that like it's not like legible or whatever. It's not that I don't know how to make it more so.
I don't get it either, because like here's what happens to me is that like everything in here in my office is so legible, and then I go online and I'm like on this video, I'm like, how come no one can read "'Tis the Damn Season" as brightly as I can read it when I'm standing right here?
Right, exactly.
It's super annoying. Yeah. Can
That's
everyone
like you try to make everything clear and big and separated.
Can everyone read "It's beginning to look a lot like Swiftmas"? Can we?
I until you pointed it out, I couldn't read it, but I also have again eyes from the 1900s, so I don't judge it by me.
Maybe that's my problem also. Maybe that's it. Okay, so what a week it's been. Christmas Tree Farm had whoa, wow.
Oh, this year.
That's amazing.
Wow. That is amazing. It's gonna sure get a lot more.
Oh my God.
I'm getting excited to see Spotify Wrapped. I always think that's so interesting.
Oh yeah. Me too. I can't wait.
Like, I'm just very interested to see if my showgirl listens will will be on the list, because obviously they are towards the end of the year.
Oh, they'll be on there.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
They have to be on there.
Well, I have listened to Showgirl more than other songs that I listened to for the first 10 months of the year.
So they have to be there.
Well, and also because like I've been listening to the acoustic versions a lot more, so it's kind of split between those two.
Same Darren, same.
Oh yeah, I think last year.
I think we're all in that category.
Yeah, I think last year the songs were all obviously the artists could not be all Taylor Swift, but I think everything else was all T-Swizz.
Yay! Okay, so enthusiasm high. We have Swiftmas in the Swiftyverse kicking off officially tomorrow. 12 days of Swiftmas. Watch out for my little videos that I post.
Oh yes.
Because I will be giving away prizes every day.
Wow. I hope I get one.
I hope everybody gets one. You get a car, and 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 you get a car. Do you remember when Oprah did that?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see. LP, I'm excited.
Oh
for you.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
We Holly will have yeah. I will have Opalite. Yeah, Opalite. Her number one.
Opalite, yeah.
Opalite, yeah.
Appetite for Destruction?
Yeah, I was like, appetite.
I'm like, back to my Guns N' Roses days.
Yeah, I was like,
which
it's bringing me back. Yeah, Opalite.
Oh, yeah. If Holly doesn't have Opalite as her number one.
Opalite will be my number one without question. I'm deeply obsessed with the song, and it just keeps getting better. The whole album to me keeps getting better. And, you know, I was actually at the store yesterday, and I was looking at some stuff, and I was basically out loud talking to myself, and this woman and what?
I do that I'm so bad in stores. I talk to myself. I think ever since like we were wearing masks all the time, so then like I could talk to myself, and I felt like nobody could tell because my mouth was covered.
Right.
And I think I just haven't stopped. So now I'm just like the crazy lady in the store talking to herself.
So hold on, I need to find it because I need to give them a shout out. Adeline and Amanda, I'm shouting you out. I told you I would. Okay, so we were talking, and then of course I just started talking about being a Swiftie just randomly. Because I said I'm getting ready for Swiftmas.
I was surprised you didn't have flashbacks to your cashier reputation theory.
The receipt. Like, I said you dropped your receipt, not when will she drop Rep TV. So I'm like, well, I'm getting ready for Swiftmas, and so blah, blah, blah. But they were Swifties. And so I was excited. And so then I told them about Sparks, and I told them about here and the YouTube channel. And I told them that I would give them a shout out.
Aw,
So Adeline
nice.
and Amanda, if you're here, I don't know if you
Aw,
are, but if
yay.
you
Oh,
are, I
there's my
shouted you are.
cheeks. Yay. Getting to meet a Holly
Yay.
in person.
I know.
Oh my gosh, Darren got an opalite cat too.
Wait. Oh, yay. Hold on. And it is the best album ever. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Best album ever. How do you think masters being bought will affect your rap? Ooh. Now
that's true. It will probably
question.
change the album breakdown. It won't change the song breakdown for me, I don't think, but it could definitely change. They do albums, right? I'm trying to remember. They kind of break them in different categories depending the years. They do break them down a little bit differently.
That's interesting. I haven't thought of that, and now I am obsessed with that thought because I immediately went back to the originals. So
still just like on my liked songs, I just threw all the original ones on there, and I still have I still have both. And so like when I do like the Spotify generated lists, I think it gives me both. I don't, you can't like mark a preference really. I used to wish they had that option back in the day when I only wanted to listen to Taylor's version.
Well, and I listen, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
I listen to Apple Music more than I listen to Spotify, so I always have to check both of them because it's like Apple does the wrapped sort of in their way of doing it. Oh wait, hold on. This is a real cat you're talking about. I live with my brother and his wife, and I came back to a new kid. Yes. Oh my God. Listen. When I get my puppy, that's what I'm naming my puppy when I get is Opalite. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Well, we need pictures.
Kindred spirits. Darren, this is amazing. Okay, hold on. So now I've got questions. Is your brother and his wife, are they?
Oh, wait, he said he also got an opalite cat. So you got a real cat and then you got an opalite cat.
Okay.
Like a cat made of opalite. Which I'm starting to get a little bit of FOMO on everybody having these opalite cats. And I don't have any more money to buy anything.
What kind of cat? We need to know.
What kind of cat? God help you if it's a ginger cat, because I literally had to put my ginger cat in timeout today because she wanted to lick the soot in my fireplace.
Ginger cats are wild.
They're crazy.
Yeah, they're wild. Okay, so we need to know, is your brother and his wife,
are they Swifties?
Did they name the cat Opalite and you got an Opalite cat, or did you get a kitten and an Opalite cat? I'm having a lot of things are happening in my mind right now. Okay. My brother's wife is naming, it's a ragdoll.
Oh,
ragdolls are so beautiful.
They are.
No what?
No, not named Opalite, I think, is the no.
Okay. Is he going to name it Benjamin Button?
Oh my God. Name it the Benjamin Button Stuffy and people will pay thousands of dollars for it.
I wanted that stuffy so bad, and I tried every way.
They could still restock it. I don't think we're done yet. I think there's still going to be
okay. Yeah, so let's get into that.
Can we talk merch?
Yeah, we need to talk merch. And we need to talk theories. Okay, so here's what I think is going to happen. And I think this because I'm also doing this. 3 ragdolls.
Oh, babies.
They're so beautiful. I love a ragdoll. Okay. So we have missing merch, right? We have the grave that has not appeared. We have the folklore hat that has not appeared. And we have those we have those pajama pants that have not appeared. And then we have those 2 shirts.
Sweaters, yeah.
That they're wearing underneath other shirts that are very Christmassy that I'm obsessed with. Yeah. And we have not seen those yet.
And potentially wrapping paper. Like obviously the wrapping paper was Easter eggs for other things that got dropped, but could there also be wrapping paper that they sell that is that same print?
It could be, but you know what it's going to be? It's going to be like 1 sheet and it's going to be like $75.
Yeah, I know. But If you did not use it as wrapping paper, you could
Yeah,
frame
frame
it.
it. I would frame it. Yeah, definitely frameable.
And the tea set. We don't have the
Oh
tea
my
set
God, the
yet.
tea set. Yeah, we have not gotten the tea set.
And the sheets.
And we have not gotten the sheets. We haven't gotten the pillowcases either, have we?
Right, yeah. A lot of the
we?
like the white vinyl case.
The white vinyl case is not hers. I looked it up.
Mm.
You can buy it on Wayfair.
Okay.
The one with all the roses imprinted, that was just a prop.
Okay. And I think the hairdryer was just a prop. I can't imagine her selling a hairdryer. Or I can't imagine.
Yeah,
like
I can't either.
there are just hairdryers that are like so like high powered and good now.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that you would want a hair. I mean, you would use it for decoration, I think. I don't think you would actually use it. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you can't pry my hairdryer out of my hands.
Right.
So
Same.
you know what I mean? Okay. So what we think is gonna happen. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, and this is one of the things I'm like, well, I'm gonna do the 12 Days of Swiftmas up until the documentary, because I think that she is going to also do this, like, in a way. And then I truly believe after the first night of that documentary night, I think she's dropping a bunch of stuff. I think she's dropping the live album. I think she's dropping
on her birthday.
And I think she might even drop that ornament on her birthday. The look what you made me do, it's like a reclaiming her.
What was the date you said that like you have
December 6th?
Yeah, see, people wouldn't get by Christmas.
It wouldn't get there by Christmas, but does anyone care really?
I don't know.
I mean, you do, but you just like use it next year. You just sit it around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if it's a game. I don't know if it's not even coming. And it was just like, but it has to. Like, all the other stuff arrived. It showed up and this is like one of the things that was on, the accidental wish list. So it has to show up. It has to show up.
I also think, I can't imagine there'd be like this one ornament. Like, I just feel like either it's that and other ornaments, or like more. That's why I was thinking the wrapping paper. Like, I think, wouldn't you think it'd be like a Christmas? Like, they all seem to like sort of thematically go together.
Yeah.
So I just feel like an ornament and wrapping paper and like other like like stockings or something. But then again, those would have to come out this week.
They really would. So we're on high alert is what we're saying. We're on high alert. She's really going for it this year, which I respect and love. I love all the stuff that has been offered. And
I tell you,
like, hold on.
Black Friday and I'm like, I have everything I need unless she comes out with something new, but I still go and I look and just like,
I know she did a really good sales on Black Friday.
Yeah, and today,
So, and yesterday she had good deals. What is the one? Hold on, I'm getting my days confused. I've been on vacation, you guys, and it was so awesome. By the way, I loved going to St. Augustine. We had the best time. Yeah, it was amazing.
So I think, if I recall correctly, I think the Black Friday
was the candle and the hat.
There was the candle and the hat, and then there was a hat and a blanket.
Right.
And then today started the Cyber Monday. Yeah. Which is no free items, but like the more you buy, the more discounts you get on top of the already discounted items.
Yeah, so she's really going for it.
Yeah.
I mean, she really is going for it. And I want there to be a storm inside the teacup.
That would be cool.
I want it to be written. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool if it was a picture, but also if it was like written in like an almost like spirally letters going the way down, like
really cool.
This is just a storm inside a tea.
That would be so cool.
My mind would explode.
Yeah.
And I would have to get this. Do people use hair dryers when they burn their hair? Yeah.
They don't burn your hair.
They do not burn.
If you use them correctly.
If you use a shitty one, they do. Honestly, and you don't use any hair protection. I am an expert in this field. She
was a hairstylist
and a an American board certified colorist and all kinds of things in the hair field. So I will tell you straight up that not using the right product in a crappy hair dryer, like one that's not ionized, is definitely bad. But like the Dyson ones are excellent because
I want a Dyson one.
Yeah, or the Shark one is actually really good too. Like
Shark makes good stuff.
They do, and they're both really excellent because they don't even it's a different type of heat, and they don't do it with like burning cold heat. It also like it depends on the brush, but we don't need to get into that tangent. But the thing that actually hurts your hair the most is a flat iron. Everyone, flat irons definitely can change.
I don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, the flat irons can definitely change the conical shape of the hair shaft. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Maybe she's still working on the Storm Inside but I hope so,
girl, because we're waiting.
And I also think that she is going to do a signed vinyl. I do. I think she's going to, and I hope it's the live version. I'm really grasping. I know. It's. I
just think there's been 11 vinyls so far if we include the original orange, and I just don't see a world where there's not 12. It just doesn't make it. I think I said to you, Holly, like we would have to send a wellness check on her. Like it's so not tailored to not have 12 of something for her 12th album. Like, hello.
You mean 12 variants? Is what you're saying?
Well, there's the original orange, and then there's 10 variants, and so we would need one more variant, and then there would be 12 vinyls all together.
Here's what I love. I love how she did this year because she did first and only pressings, and I am obsessed with the fact that she did this because she legally can never press them again. And that's it. There's it was a one run, and it was so smart of her to do that because they will be highly collectible. And because a lot of people also didn't realize that what first and only pressing meant when she put that out. I love that she made the entire set a full collectible. I love that.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know 100% if this is true, but I saw this online that the splatter ones, the ones that are like the blood splat. I know it's not blood splatter, but it looks like blood splatter. Like those are all done by hand. So all of them each one is apparently unique because the splatter is done by hand. I don't know. I'm surprised by that, but
well, I'm surprised
I just saw it online. So
are you talking about the ones that she just released?
Well, those, and there are some ones from the original before the album came out that have like a splatter.
Okay, well, I would believe it with the first and only pressings, but a mass-produced one, I would not believe that they're being hand vinyl, like hand. I don't even know how you do that. Like, I don't even know how that works. Like, somebody just dunk like a.
I don't know because.
How does that work? Somebody who's smarter than me in here.
I mean, could somebody just stand there and go.
Well, yeah, they could just they have to. I guess it's like two different color vinyls, and it's like you have to throw it and it melts, in a specific way. But I would believe that there was something super unique about a first and only pressing because the quantity is going to be so much smaller,
right?
And it was very small. And then, I can't imagine that level. I mean, who knows though? That level of what is the word I'm looking for? Workmanship or something on something like that. Max.
Well, and just to know everyone is slightly unique is cool.
It is very cool, but I think they're always sort of all unique because it has to do with how the vinyl melts and stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's very interesting. We'll have to look that up. I have a dry bar blow. Yes, you do, and it is very awesome. It is very awesome. I like the heavier ones because because I just have a epic ton of hair. But I did use my mom's blow dryer when we were on vacation one year or at the beach or whatever, and it was amazing. It is amazing. I think there were 50,000 of each variant. Yeah, it was a very small number compared to a million.
Is that easier to read? Probably not. There's no way to do it. I had like a little like a stand thingy and I broke it. So maybe I get another one. It was just like a cheapy plastic one from like Michael's or something.
Are you guys amazed? Oh, maybe if you put a light, if you glue LED lights behind it, maybe it would like.
Oh wait, I have a light. Hold on. I hurt my shoulder, so that's why I'm like.
Ew, me too. What are you talking about, Swiftie sister?
Swiftie sister.
Are you guys amazed at my amazing showgirl wrapping paper? I am.
It looks amazing, especially with like your box and your TS box and everything.
I know, guys. Yeah, that looks good.
Looks better.
It does look better. It just needs to be on angle, maybe. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out this office. Like, I don't know. So anyway, I mean, to me, like in this room, the 'Tis the Damn Season on this Christmas tree is so obvious and bright.
Yeah.
But then when it goes on video, it's not. But anyway, I will be doing a close, like,
this is why I should not futz.
Close up video because there's hidden stuff in this room. There's hidden stuff in the room. There's little Easter eggs and things that all are going to be requiring your efforts on Sparks for the next 12 days. Okay, so I am watching on my phone and I can't read anything on your boards. I know it's like, I know. Can you even read that this one says it's beginning to look a lot like Swiftmas? Those are in giant letters. Like, what is the deal? I don't understand. And I don't understand. Yours is closer. It's smaller. Mine's bigger but farther away, and neither one of them are readable. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Okay. So let's talk predictions.
Okay. Predictions. Okay. First of all, that schedule that I posted on Sparks, I've not seen anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Okay. I think it's fake. I think there's a lot of weird things going on because a trailer dropped for Eras 2.0 on, I want to say Friday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday. Who knows? The days are running together. Then it disappeared.
I think it was Friday because we were texting in the car when I was car sick on my way home, right? So it had been Friday night.
Okay.
We had that conversation. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
This schedule makes no sense.
No, it didn't make any sense at all. And I hope it's wrong because, like, what? I don't want to wake up. Well, I wouldn't even wake up at 2 a.m. I'd have to stay up and then watch it, which is what I did for Final Era's show. So that's kind of funny.
Yeah, but it's saying
it doesn't make sense.
It's saying that
then it says it was on the third
standard time people is going to be coming out the next day.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm fully planning on this coming out at midnight.
Yeah.
Right?
That would make the most sense.
It would like truly make the most sense. I wouldn't be mad if it came out at 9 a.m. because I like
sometimes I kind
of want to sleep, to be honest with you.
I don't have Disney on like a regular basis. I'll kind of like pause my subscription and get it back when like there's something that I want to watch. So
yeah,
like there are some streamers that like I know they regularly, if something premieres, it's always at a certain time, right? Disney, I have no idea, so I don't know if there's like a regular Disney time for things to premiere, and so I don't know
either. But let's talk about it. Not the times necessarily, because something's just weird with that. Because I know she wouldn't be making Central Standard Time people wait till the next day. There'd be riots.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
That would cause pandemonium. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's a typo there. That's weird. The trailer that disappeared was also weird because also, here's the thing. Like, wasn't it the exact same trailer as the one that we saw?
No. So it wasn't a trailer for the docuseries. It was a trailer for the Era's final show. And it was basically all Torture Poets set.
Oh.
So I think it was very much for the people who are not as chronically involved as we are, and
Or like,
people who have
here's why this is different.
Set. Right. Right, exactly.
Here's why this movie coming out a third time is different.
Right. And it did say like an all new acoustic section. It did have her playing the first bit of the final piano acoustic, New Year's Day. But it said an all new acoustic section. Now, to me, that didn't raise any like, ooh, because of course. But some people thought that meant there would be more than just like the piano and guitar acoustic, or they thought there's going to be like the songs from all 3 nights, which I still think is a possibility, because of course they did that on the first one in the credits.
Yeah.
I don't know. That wording didn't like ring anything out of the ordinary for me. But then it's weird that then they pulled it down, especially because there is this woman in Florida who...
Not me.
No, not Holly. The one that's like suing Taylor and says like, well, I wrote poems and they have the word rain and midnight in them. And so, you're ripping me off. And now it can't possibly, I can't even believe it's gone on this long, but I'm just a little concerned that that's why the trailer came. Like, I just don't know how it's possibly even.
They would have had that locked up. They wouldn't have even announced that this was going on. I thought she lost all of her lawsuits, by the way.
But apparently it's still pending. And then she's saying the vigilante shit choreography is hers. Like,
from what? From what of hers is what I'm saying. From what of hers?
She's a dancer, I guess.
In her head or in real life?
I don't know. I'm not checking for her. But it's like, first of all, it's based on like the cabaret dance, like very famous Liza Minnelli cabaret on the Terror. Like, that's what it's but like, you're gonna tell me that Mandy Moore, like a world famous choreographer, needed inspiration, so she went to nobody in Florida.
People need to calm down and get a life, and just and I thought they got thrown out, but
I think what happened, I think that her initial thing got thrown out, but then I think once she found out the Eras 2.0 was coming out, that with the tortured poets, I think she filed another injunction or whatever, and was like, oh no, because these songs are mine, and she can't have a movie out performing the songs that are, use 10 of the same English words that I use.
Yeah, no.
So she's trying to stop the movie from coming out.
Well, she's not going to. So
no, she's not going to.
You know what I mean? And what a waste of time.
Well,
like, does she have any friends that are like, by the way, you're going to lose this, so you might as well just.
Well, how is she? I don't know. And again, I'm not a legal expert. Wouldn't you think that like Taylor Swift Corporation would like countersue her for, I don't know, legal fees or whatever?
They don't even need to countersue her.
But to stop her from continuing to do this is what I'm saying. Like, otherwise she's going to continue. She obviously is Lou and her to lose.
Yeah, so, for sure. But they're not going to countersuing. Almost gives it some sort of like countersuing almost gives it, I don't want to say more relevance than it needs, but it's then again another legal procedure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like this shit was going to get thrown out. Language is not a copyrighted thing. Players got to play. Got thrown out. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, again, it's like, I haven't gone and like read this woman's writing, but I can only go off what the posts I've seen on Instagram of people who have read.
When I say it's a stretch, it's
the
a
legal things.
It's a stretch.
Yeah, and it's like the song, Taylor's song, and then the woman's writing. It may be the same sort of idea, but it's not a plagiarism. It's not. It's like, it's like it's similar. It's not word for word. It's not.
Right. I mean, it's like Mary's song and Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's like, how dare you have Mary in both songs? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like this type of reach. It's like enough. You know what I mean?
It's like my tears ricochet, and then the poet wrote, I cried and
I cried bullets
cascaded off of me onto you. you know, like a similar idea, but the wording is not the same. The intention behind it, the interpretation is not the same. And therefore it's not the same thing.
And also, like, is this person's poems in the general domain?
Yeah,
or are they just like her secret poems that no one even knows about?
I don't know. They're probably like posted on her, like her Instagram or something. So in theory, they're publicly accessible, but that doesn't. I mean, wouldn't she have to prove that Taylor had seen them?
Right. Yeah. What do you think? You're sharing the same brain with Taylor Swift? I mean, give me a break. Okay, so that's going to lose. And Disney would not have agreed to have her on, not on, to have the documentary being on this platform if there was in any way any type of legal whatever that would cause a kerfluffle in this, because
I mean, I agree. Why was the trailer taken down?
I don't know.
The only thing I could think of.
Well, it might be for some other reason that we are not thinking of. Do you know what I mean? Like something
Swift-spicious?
Yeah, something very Swift-spicious.
Something purposeful.
Something purposeful and very Swift-spicious. Absolutely. And so what would that be? Well, I mean, maybe it's like here's the other thing. It could be like don't distract them with anything other than my Cyber Monday situation and the merch that's going on. Don't, you mean, maybe it was set to be released on the 1st because then it would be a 12-day countdown. I mean, that's what I'm like obsessing on. Like, so maybe
it was a glitch.
So it was a glitch. Yeah, it was a glitch. Because let me tell you something else. Between Taylor's legal team and Disney's, like, Disney quite literally has the biggest legal force on Earth. There is no bigger legal team than the Disney legal department.
That's a very good point. And probably the second biggest is Taylor's. Like,
probably the second biggest is Taylor's, but like I watched a documentary on Disney's legal team one time because I am that girl. And it is like in multiple countries, like giant buildings just dedicated to this. I mean, there's like thousands of people on their legal team, thousands of lawyers, like,
wow,
working every minute of every day to protect the mouse. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're like this rando poet, like they've got zero chance. Like this person's got zero chance.
It's like, first of all, you think Taylor is so like out of ideas that she needs to check for your poems out. Like, who are you?
Exactly.
But also that you think that your poem is okay. So even if we erase all of that, but that you think that somehow you can fight against these two forces and come out victorious, like,
and what are you gonna win? I'm just curious. Like, what would be the point?
Money. I guess money. About money, isn't it?
Yeah. So I guess, I mean, like, it's just, I mean, it's just so stupid. Like, honestly, it's so stupid. Like, okay, please tell me this. It reminds me. Remember the artist? I can't think of her name. We have one of her paintings, and I can't even think of it right now. Her first name's Mary, but she's the Big Eyes painter.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And so, like, her husband claimed the credit for all her paintings.
Yeah, until the judge is like, okay, well, like, you two set up some easels in the courtroom and let's
right.
Go ahead, get to painting. You know what I mean? And he drew like a stick figure with a hat on or something, and she was like, drew like a beautiful, painting. It's going to be the same type of thing anyway.
Well, and Taylor has voice memos. She's got journals, and like, she's got paper trails and producers, and it's so wild to me.
It's so wild. I mean, it's truly this is like the biggest, like, I must stay relevant in the news type of woman that's ever been. I mean, I think it's such a ridiculous thing to claim. Like, what is her story? Like, what is the defense that like Taylor somehow got a hold of this anonymous nobody that is anyway related to or in the circles of Taylor Swift, got into her journals, copied them, then went and made albums about it?
I think she must
huh?
be schizophrenic, or so. She must have some sort of mental illness
Clearly.
where she's not completely in touch with reality, is my guess. Where maybe she thinks that maybe she has some sort of delusions going on.
Well, she must.
It's the only explanation. And in which case, I do feel, obviously some sympathy for her, but
her lawyer should be like, listen.
Exactly. Why is there someone taking?
Let's just have let's have a sit down for a moment. Okay. Let's just talk about how Taylor Swift was never in your house looking at your journals. Okay. Let's just go over this clearly real fast. And let me just tell you how you're never going to win this. You know,
like, as a lawyer, like taking advantage of it. Like, what is happening? It's disturbing on different levels, right? I have a lot of questions about it.
Yeah, I've got lots of questions. Like, who? How did this pass discovery in any format?
Yeah.
Has it even passed discovery? I don't know. I think Taylor has a bigger legal team. No, Disney has.
Well, that I don't know. Just because Disney has so many IPs to protect.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Disney is like so litigious, and they have like the craziest legal team. I mean, it's truly remarkable. Taylor though has
they have dogs. They have
like Taylor has, I think an equally as incredible. I mean, she has a full-time legal team. She has a full-time legal team. Most artists don't have that. They do not have an in-house full-time legal team. So, I mean, craziness. It's just utter craziness.
I have to say that, like, with the drama with my Instagram, which I've not gotten back, by the way, 2 weeks later, and still have not heard anything or got anything back. So I have this alternate Instagram account that I've had to set up. I have like 12 followers. Like, it's been very hard, and some of the things I've lost are a little heartbreaking.
Of course.
Like stuff with my mom, stuff with my aunt who passed. It's a lot. But
how dare they? How dare they?
I know. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole because it's very upsetting. But as a result, like, obviously my algorithms restarted, right? Like, I'm seeing things that I did not see previously.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so tell us.
I first of all, I did not know that there's a group of Swifties who, I don't know if they give themselves this name or other people give them the names, but call themselves Joe Widows. Have you heard of this?
Oh yeah. The Joe Widows. Yeah.
This I was not aware of, and they want to credit Joe with a lot of the writing on Folklore and Evermore, and they like actively want Joe to put out his own album because they claim that Joe's albums or Joe's songs were the best songs of Taylor's, because God forbid we give Taylor Swift credit for writing her own songs. Like, and then it's like, okay, these songs are about Maddie Healy. What are you talking? Like, those, like, what are you talking about? What are we doing here?
And also, let's just whip out a dictionary while we're at it and look up the word widow, because who's dead in this scenario?
Well, and it's like, are you a Swiftie? How do you call yourself a Swiftie if you are a bigger fan of Joe Alwyn and his supposed writing skills? You don't know what he wrote. Like, he wrote maybe one line or like 10 notes, right?
Oh,
we don't know. But the extent is we don't know. And he has writing credits on what, 2 songs, I think?
On Folklore, he has it on Exile. He has it on
Tolerated, and I think one other. So 2 or 3 songs, I think. So how can you say those are like he's such this amazing writer, and you don't know how much he wrote, you don't know what he did, and then you have 27 hours of songs by Taylor Swift.
Agreed. And agreed. I think it was a sympathy. It was somebody give this man something to do so I don't have to deal with his pouty blues. And I'm just going to do this instead. Like, yeah,
right, that is the official stance of this podcast. Absolutely.
That's my stance. Yeah, that is our stance. Like, it was will this make you not so pouty?
Yeah, and also our
and get this man a Grammy. Damn it!
Is that we don't think he even listened to her music.
I don't. I truly don't. I don't believe that. I think he listened when she was like, "I'm going to play you this," but I don't think he was a repeat listener.
Mm-hmm. No, because ever since we started making more Maddie connections, there's so many more and more and more and more.
Yeah,
like Evermore completely about Maddie. Like so much. Totally. I think 90% of the album Evermore is about him, as much as like I think so much of Folklore, it's so much about him. And if
I think all of Midnight's is.
I think most.
I mean, most of it.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's like 90%, right?
Yeah, totally.
And then if you listen to the song Evermore, it's like you got me. You're the one who got me through. When I was shipwrecked, I thought of like Joe wasn't the one. Like he was there, but it was the thought of Maddie Healy.
Totally.
That got
he was her life preserver, like mentally. Yeah. Like it was keeping her creativity afloat, was keeping her like going. It was like that elusive, like cosmic kind of person, twin flame, like love that you guys are, you are orbiting around each other. I mean, like I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Joe was doing. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know what Joe was doing. And then
no one knows what Joe was doing. I do think Tolerated is about Joe.
Nobody knows. Well, okay. So I've been thinking about the Tolerated thing. Well, two thoughts before we move on to Tolerated, which we can talk about. We've talked a little bit about different thematic motifs for Maddie that were kind of like the starry eyes and the cosmic things. I think there's a ship water
definitely
thing that is pulling through as well through that, and that's very apparent on the song Evermore as well. Yeah, and Outlaw for sure.
And like like that bandit, you know what I mean? Like all of that kind of imagery. I also think that Willow is
I definitely think Willow is about him. Yeah, wreck my plans. My plans to be with Joe for the rest of my life. Come wreck my plans.
And I feel like he kept wrecking her plans. Like, I feel like he was the person that just like would periodically show up and wreck her life a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So back to Joe Widows. What does that mean, Joe Widow? Because like the words mean Joe died.
No, I don't think it's that Joe died. I think it's that.
But why are they using
It's a very weird wording, right? I think it's the like their OTP was Taylor and Joe, and that died. I think is what it means.
And they're widows of what?
They're widows of the Joailer. Did they even have a couple name? I don't even know. I don't remember. But that's what I guess that's what they're widows of. I don't know. It's weird.
It was Jailer, wasn't it?
Stop it.
What?
Jailer?
Yeah, you can be
that people are like, oh, he kept her behind closed doors.
But also, you can be the Burton to the sale. You could be my jailer, Joe Taylor.
Somehow I missed that discourse. That's terrible. I hate that.
In other words, Joe wasn't a fan of hers, really. Yeah, no,
I've said it many times. He was not of who she was. My microphone's being weird. It's gonna fall.
He was the one that made that made him wait, hold on.
Joe.
He was the one that made her feel, yes, exactly. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because he was all snobby and like,
He
oh,
was.
this is not, high class enough. And I've seen some of it. He's doing a lot of work all of a sudden. This man
Well,
is
because
all of a
came out.
sudden out of obscurity, all up in like doing all these like ridiculous photo shoots. I'm just sorry. I
Because this
just
movie,
I just don't
because this movie
understand.
came out.
Yeah, I just don't understand
There we go.
the I don't know. He always looks uncomfortable and not amused, even when it's his own photo shoot. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, why do you look so irritated
Right. Like you
in your
did
own
choose
thing?
this life, did you not, sir?
Yeah, like you can just put the merce down and walk on off the set, correct? You know?
I've heard the movie's quite good, but
I
not
mean,
because of him
okay.
necessarily.
Well,
But
I'm sure he's a good actor, but he has to put, I mean, I don't know.
here's my question, because I still
Wait.
don't 100% believe maybe tolerated is about more than one person. I don't know. I'm not fully sold that it's about Joe. And here's the thing. Okay, do we think Joe had an affair or affairs? Because she does talk about indiscretions in that song. I think there's a few references in Tortured Poets that you could take.
I think that I think he had mental affairs. He's one of these people. Because Fresh Out the Slammer, where she's like, she was with you in dreams, and like the way she says dreams is really like, that shit pisses me off. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like, it's like a hurting sound. And I think that is to symbolize like that he had like these, but here's the thing though, but Taylor did too, obviously. So
Right.
it's like, really, who, like, this is just
but sometimes we don't, I mean,
but it's also how it's displayed. Like, I feel like saying somebody is my muse, like, and I get like a lot of creativity out of like my situation in thinking about this person, is very different than like, oh, I'm going on set in this movie with this chick and now I just like can't stop thinking about her and like I'm having some sort of like mental affair. You know what I mean? Do you know? I don't know. I feel like it's different. I don't think I'm wording it right.
No, I know what you mean. And it could just be the way that it's
exactly LP.
It's put into the relationship, like maybe she was thinking about Maddie. That doesn't mean that she ever talked about him or brought it up to Joe or whatever. Like maybe she really just kept it locked in her head. Whereas maybe if Joe was having, let's say, an emotional affair, again, we don't know. We're just speculating. We don't know. But maybe he was bringing a person's name up. Maybe he was bringing her around to the house. Maybe it was more in her face or something like that. Or maybe it wasn't that kind of an affair at all. Maybe it was some other kind of, not an affair, but some sort of.
I think it was an emotional manipulation. Like, I'm gonna like, when I'm not
like crossing the line of a.
Or like when she's like doing something that I don't like, or like she's like getting all this attention and shit that I can't deal with, I'm just gonna casually bring up this very smart, intelligent, whatever he thinks the words are that are gonna somehow hurt her in a way. I'm just gonna bring, like, just nonchalantly bring up, like, you know who's so smart is like this kind of like this type of power play where it's like he's not really doing anything. He's just saying things to make her smaller.
Yeah.
I feel like that is how he could completely he will never be a leading man.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants, I mean, the way he acts, you wouldn't think that he wants to be a leading man, because that would put way bigger spotlight on him. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Multiple affairs with the same girl, I would say. I don't know. I see, because I don't see like Taylor tolerating that at all. Like if she knew, I feel like she'd be like, and bye. I
It
think he
does
would
feel a
do.
little bit more like mental warfare.
Yeah, I feel like it was definitely mental warfare. And I think it's like, oh, like, I mean, he knows all the spots to get her, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, you're number 1 again? Oh, well, let me just bring this up." You know what I mean? At
Mm-hmm.
breakfast. I think Taylor got him his role in The Favorite. Yeah, absolutely. Taylor got him all his roles, I feel like, while they were dating. Without question. Maybe it was egos. Exactly. One of the greatest songs of all time, by the way. So
Mm.
thank you for bringing this up. The Great War is literally such a masterpiece on every level, like melody wise, harmony wise, lyrics wise, vocal inflection wise, theme wise. It's so good. And this song, I do believe, is about Joe for sure.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
But this is also showing the side of Taylor that's like, oh, yeah, like she kind of does, like from her past, she'll like, she'll, this song is like, I'm fabricating a situation that's not happening and I made you the enemy. But
Yeah, because we
then,
all care. I mean, we all carry the,
absolutely.
unfortunately, we don't live in a vacuum. So we take the bad ways people have treated us in the past and we bring it into a new relationship, and you are like ultra sensitive to those kind of situations. And
Absolutely.
are you treating me the same way they treated me? And
And
yeah.
I'm triggered by something that you just said, even though you're not the asshole that I was formerly
Mm-hmm.
dating, but it
Yeah.
seems similar. And now I think my mind is racing because it's like, to me, that song is like raging PTSD. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so I'm going to create this whole big war. I'm going to be like totally convinced of the fact that you're doing all this like shit. Then I'm going to end up drinking like poison all alone. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to realize that you are oblivious to everything that's going on, like this war that's going on in my head.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to have to say, I'm sorry, obviously. And like, oh, I like, that was just literally all in my head. So, but I'm on high alert still. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's this kind of cycle.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is like when you are in a relationship with someone, and the longer you're in a relationship and the deeper they get to know you, yeah, you are vulnerable with them, and you create a connection, but you give them an enormous amount of ammunition,
Totally. You give
ways
all
that
the
they can
ammunition.
turn around and hurt
Yep.
you with it if they choose to.
Absolutely.
And I don't know that that's what happened, but it's possible.
But you know what else could have happened now that you said that? Is that she did that once and he, like, his personality, which she didn't know about, is like he's highly triggered by like this type of triggering, like
Mm,
which like her mental state, like you didn't do anything wrong, but I'm just gonna like, I can't help the fact to think that like you're like up to something, you know what I mean? Um
yeah.
like betrayal, like somewhere in the haze I got a sense I'd been betrayed. Like that
Yeah.
is not saying that I got facts. It's like I started something was telling me something weird was going on. So
Yeah.
he might be one of these people that's like, oh, she's gonna play that game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's in vindictive mode forever.
Mm,
Like he can't let that go, which
yeah.
would make a sense. Like a lot of the songs would make sense after that point because
True.
it went from like ocean blue eyes looking in mine. I think I might have, just died basically, to finger on my hairpin triggers,
Yeah.
you know, to
Yeah.
to to Ivy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ivy's
For
such
real.
an amazing. When you think about Ivy in the context of like what's going on, like of this of like Maddie, Joe, Taylor, and especially at that award show where Maddie wins the award and gets up on stage and talks about how he's a cowboy, and that video of them when he comes over to Taylor and touches her arm like in this
Mm-hmm.
very intimate way. Joe's sitting right there. He does this, and she's so happy. I mean,
Mhm.
she wrote Cowboy Like Me that night. I
Yeah,
know that she did.
absolutely.
Like, she wrote Cowboy Like Me, and I think that the entirety of Exile was written about that 5 minutes that we have on video.
Yeah.
Because Joe's just sitting there, and it's like, I can see you standing there, like, I can see you standing, honey, with his arms around your body,
Mhm.
laughing, but the joke's not funny at all. They were sitting there
Yeah.
laughing. I mean, it was like literally watching Exile
Mhm.
being birthed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Wild.
yeah, and I think yeah, I think that I am not as familiar with the timeline. Like I know yes, they were friends the whole time, but in terms of like when they actually like in person saw each other and everything, but if they had not seen each other in person for a while and that they did see that was like the first time seeing each other in person for a while, that could have sparked off, like someone's in the
Her,
back of your mind, but then you
yeah,
see the person.
like, and her elation was like, I mean, she was so happy. And he like, first of all, you just don't come up and touch people on this underneath part of your arm, then like move it over to the top part. And it just like, it just stayed there. It was very,
Intimate.
very intimate.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe's just sitting there.
Mm.
And I mean, that's gotta suck for Joe in a way. Like, I don't think Taylor's innocent. Okay. Like,
Right, but I also
of
like.
her
Don't you think
caliber.
that's like a little territorial kind of like a little dick swing contest a little bit too? Of like, yeah, you're dating her, but I was, I'm still in her life. Like, was that for Taylor or was that for Maddie doing that for Joe to see?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Who knows?
know.
I don't know either, but like, it kind of like if he knew about, I mean, it would be weird. It would be weird if you knew that like your partner's greatest like creative source is this other person.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? That is kind of
It
odd.
really does beg the question of what did Joe know about Taylor's past with Maddie, and what did Joe know about Taylor's like current, as in when they were dating? Like, did he know like when they were like, did she say like, oh, I talked to Maddie today, or know when they were on the phone or whatever? Like, how much did he know?
And when did he know it?
And when did he know it? Did he care? Did he not care? Did he feel threatened? Did he not feel threatened? Did like what I'm so curious what the dynamic was, and we'll probably never know, but
I do too.
interesting. It's
Yeah.
interesting. And
It's
and
so
how much
so
was it
interesting.
like I think again,
Like, I
we'll
think they
never know,
should put, yeah, go on.
but I think that Taylor stayed in it as long as I don't think it was good for like the last, I want to say 3 years maybe.
Yeah, like,
But
I feel like they could have broken up right after Lover.
I do too. But I
Yeah.
think she
Hold on, I've gotta go fix that cord again. Hold on.
yeah, that's fine. I really think that, she was, if you look at her dating history and obviously what she wanted and her age and all those things, I think she just so desperately wanted to make it work. I think she did feel in a sense that not that she owed Joe, but he was there during some very difficult times in her life. And so I think that she romanticized it a little bit, kind of clung on to the story of, oh, I've got this great story to tell of how we met and what we've been through, and the story we can tell that toast at our wedding and those kinds of things. And I think that she stayed with it as long as she did because she does have a tendency to romanticize her life. She has a tendency to, the prophecy is a great song to sort of show where her emotionality goes when the relationship doesn't go where she thinks it's going to go. It didn't work out with this person, and now I think that I am doomed for the rest of my life to never find love.
To never find love because I just keep getting it so 100% wrong.
And if I couldn't work it out with that person, if I couldn't work it out with that person,
yeah, like who, like if no one can
maybe I am
handle
the
them,
albatross. Maybe I am all of these things that people say that I am.
the albatross is seriously underrated.
Yeah,
The albatross is such a window into It happened. Okay.
What is happening? I hear music.
We have to pause. Oh my God.
Did Santa Claus just come to your tree? What's happening?
Yes. It's our first. Hold on. I got to look this up. Hold on. We have a Swiftmas spectacular right now. Hold on.
What? That's so exciting. What's happening?
I know. Hold on. We have been working on this and it's randomly selecting people. Hold on.
Stop it. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
So I know I told you.
Right
hold
now?
on, wait. So I know I told you that it's the 12 days of Swiftmas, but today's the 13th day till. So I had to do something.
13th. You gotta do 13th, right?
So okay, you guys, Darren, you just won something. So you have to pick. Darren, you just won something. So you have to pick a number from 1 to 13 right now.
Oh, I was gonna pick
1 to 13.
There's a little bit of a delay sometimes. So, or I mean, he's probably just passed out with excitement.
And see my bowl of ornaments. So you have to pick one. You have to pick a number.
And then you unroll what's inside the ornament.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is so much fun. I won't.
I mean, you don't have to pick 7. I'm just like showing you all.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cute.
I know.
So
if you're a member of Sparks and you are on this live stream right now, things can happen. So Darren, you have to pick a number. Oh my God, we have so many comments to
13. He's a true Swiftie. He picked 13.
Okay. Let me find 13. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, Darren, what did you win? I don't know. I legitimately, like, I'm not pretending. I didn't know any of this.
No one knew. No one knew any of this. Here's 13.
I feel like 13 is gonna be extra good, Darren. I think you're smart. Get in while the 13s are there. Do we need a drum roll?
I don't have a drum roll. Somebody?
I'm improvising.
I hope I can get these out.
That would be
crazy.
You have to like break it or something.
Swiftie broken glass everywhere. Okay, so Darren, you get to pick anything inside the Sparks vault. So
oh my God.
You get to pick anything inside the Sparks vault. So what's going to happen is that email me at holly@sparksfly.com and I will send you the entire catalog of every piece of merch that is in the Sparks vault and you can pick anything inside of it.
Whoa.
Happy Swiftmas! Ah! I can't believe it happened. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, random awesomeness.
The lucky one.
You are the lucky one. Darren, you won. Pick anything out of the Sparks.
Oh, Darren, I'm so happy for you.
Me too.
At all.
This is so great.
Oh my gosh, it's exciting. Yay.
We have 12 more, you guys. 12 more for the 12 days of Swiftmas. Now, I will say that there's going to be again, I already said this, but you have to be on the app to watch my videos because there's little hidden things, little assignments, not little things.
Okay.
Little things.
Okay.
Yay! Oh my God.
That's really cute. You should send him the ornament too.
I will send you this ornament.
Cute.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yay! So super fun.
Very excited.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. LP, can you record every Swiftmas picking? Yes, I will. Because well, and you'll see a lot of them on the app also. We have another one that's going to be next Sunday that will be a random picking. But let's get back to like this is so exciting. And do you have any ideas of like what you would want? Darren, I'm just curious. I'm just
like,
curious.
is there any piece of like merch or anything in the past couple years that you wish you had gotten, or is there anything you have
Hopefully I have it, but probably I do. Also, like, I will tell you that I have absolutely every variant of
Mhm.
the Showgirl vinyls. I
Mhm.
have all kinds of stuff. Ah! Very, very exciting. Do I need to send
Your
Yeah,
mailing address.
send me your address, and then when this live is over, I will send you a big old list of everything that is in the Sparks Vault. Merry
Well, and
Swiftmas! It's part of
you
the
can
Swiftmas in the Swiftyverse. I'm so excited.
I'm sending you those 2 CDs too, so you can add those to
I
the
could add those.
mm,
I have
the
so
variants.
much stuff.
She does.
I have like
I don't
so
even
much
know
stuff.
all she has, but
No,
the
no one
things I
knows.
do know she has is a lot.
I do have a lot. I have a lot. I have a lot. So yay!
That's
Oh
very
my
exciting. I
god.
love the little sleigh bells and everything.
Awesome
That was
numbers.
so
I
fun.
know, random. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know when it was gonna happen, man. Yay! So you just
Yeah,
won.
that's exciting.
Super amazing.
All right, so since we're talking about
Wait,
Maddie,
hold on. We need to go back to the we have like 8,000 comments.
did we miss a lot? I thought we had. Okay, go back.
No, we have a
That's
lot.
very cool.
Yeah, I don't think that Jane. Yeah, either do I. Yeah.
Oh yeah, agreed. Highly agree.
Okay, I think we saw these. Tolerate it.
Mhm.
In other words, Joe wasn't. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And then we have. Did did Joe actually say, you can't tell me about being sad? Is that him?
That's the rumor, that they were at a restaurant or something and it was overheard that he said that to her, like, you don't get to tell me about sad or something like that.
Ooh.
And so then she kind of flipped it on him. Now, who knows if that's true, right? Like, people make up shit all the time. So
Oh, but it would sound like something he was
you
maybe
don't get to tell me about sad.
you
I'm
don't get
sad.
me to you don't get to
I'm
tell
sad.
me about being sad. So yeah, that would be crazy. I think it was much shorter. Yes, I do too. I think that they broke. Like, I think that it was over. Like right after Lover, and in fact, I think Death by 1,000 Cuts is about Maddie.
Hmm.
The relationship with the rat was way longer. Absolutely, the relationship
Mhm.
with Ratty was so intensely long. Yes,
Oh yeah.
very, very long.
I think it's
Yes.
entirely possible that Joe, like a lot of her relationships, were on again, was on again, off again, on again for a, like, steady portion, like the first half, but like again they fought a lot, so I can't imagine. At least according to the songs, they fought a lot. So I do feel like there were some like mini breakups in there. I can't imagine how there weren't. If you're fighting, let's see, how do you, like, I don't know. That's just, I could be wrong.
I don't know. I think she was like, well, this guy is kind of a wet blanket. You know what I mean? Also, like he's never happy for me.
Yeah.
No, and I don't think you sound crazy. Like, I think that
No.
2019, but she didn't want to end it. Yeah, she was done, but it couldn't end it. Yep. They were quarantined together for the pandemic. Yeah. So that's when she like broke out into her
But I just feel like,
fantasy world.
yeah, I mean, she could have left. She had other houses she could go to. Like, I don't know. I don't think she was physically, like, that she couldn't leave. I think it was emotionally she
No,
felt she
emotionally, yeah.
couldn't leave. And maybe things were better during the pandemic because it was the pandemic and they were, obviously not in the public. I don't know. But I do think, it's like Snakegate and all of that. And then, her mom's cancer. And like, I think there were times that he was there for her. And I think that you, like, I can't leave him because he did this for me. I can't leave him because he did that for me. I think when you start to think about leaving, I think sometimes I don't know. And I don't know. I think probably there's got to be a part of her that's like, well, what's the conversation going to be about? Oh, I couldn't make this one work either.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because she even says that in like, How Did It End? It's happening again, guys.
Yeah.
It's happening again. Like,
Mm-hmm.
here we go again. It's all happening. And now it's like back to back people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back to back breakups. So, all right, let's talk about what we think is going to be in this documentary. Like, what is the time frame? Like, do you think that she's going to start at the beginning?
I think so. I think she knew that this was going to be an epic tour. And so I think she knew from the beginning, at least there was the potential of a documentary from this. So I think she probably recorded every step. Now, I don't think we're going to see every step, obviously. Would I want to see every step? Yes.
Yes.
I don't think it's all going to be there. But I think I think the first episode is probably going to be a lot of that, like, conceptualizing and maybe making the set list and the costumes and things like that. I think it's going to be sort of part of the fun, setting the stage.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. Okay, so conceptualizing the beginning logistics and all of this. And then do you think she's going to like do the first couple shows, but then like kind of like gloss over the Joe breakup? I think she's gonna like gloss over it.
Yeah,
I think
the Joe and the Maddie stuff is gonna be pretty glossed over. And I think the Travis stuff is gonna be like
overwhelming
at the end. I think it's gonna be towards the end because that's what people really, really want to see. So I think it's gonna be like maybe the 5th episode, because then the 6th episode is gonna be like reflecting on it and the effect of everything of it and the final show and people looking back. So I think the Travisness will be maybe like the penultimate episode, if you're ready to.
I feel like Travis is going to be in there relatively really early. I don't know. Like, I'm interested to see how she navigates this, because in my opinion, a huge part of like the beautifulness, I guess the power, like the power of the Eras Tour was that, one, of course, like she reclaimed her whole, like musical legacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but part of it also was that she hit the highest tour of all time, going through 2 breakups on stage. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like a huge part of it. And like Tortured Poets is like, it's so significant. And I hope that she doesn't not talk about how difficult that time period was. I mean, like,
well, okay, I think she can talk about it without specifying the reason. I mean, I think she can sort of gloss over and say, like, I was going through a lot, like,
yeah.
We all know.
We all know.
The thing is, I don't know, is it going to be, what's the structure going to be? Is it going to be chronological? Is it going to be like topical? Is it going to be like, this episode is on logistics, this episode is on relationships, this episode is about the dance? Like, I want some episode titles. Like, give me some, let me know how it's going to go get thrown down,
Yeah, I think that she is going to do a little of the Taylor revisionist history on this one. What?
Your mom is hilarious.
What'd she do?
Travis will be front and center. Redwood tree. Hard to see, if you know what I mean.
Mom. Yes, I she will show her planning. I think she filmed it. Yeah, I think that it's going to be, I want to see how she picked the Speak. Me too. The Speak Now set list for the purposes of science. Yes. What is happening? I must
know why debut is not in there.
And why my girl Speak Now got one song. One song. I must know. Here's my thing. Is like, I think that she already knew she was going to be doing another album, because I can't really figure out, but we saw it in real time. So I go back and forth. Like we saw the Maddie thing happen in real time.
Mm-hmm.
And I will die on the hill when I tell you that I think that the Tortured Poets Department was originally supposed to be a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be, we're both tortured poets and now we're finally together and it's been a long road and like, but we're happy. The end was supposed to be like, yay. The end was supposed to be the alchemy.
Mm.
That's how, like, it was like, that's how it was going to end. Like, it was going to be the alchemy, and then she would have gone into the showgirl kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't happen, and so she had to write more music. And I think that's where we got the entire, like, so many more songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like some clarification if that's right or not.
Well, I do think that, I mean, this is Taylor Swift, and I think that as much as she wants to give us information about everything in the tour, that's obviously an objective. I think the primary objective for this docuseries is I need everyone to
know how hard this was. Yeah, how hard this was.
Understand that this is like the most amazing thing anybody's ever done ever.
Without question. Without question.
If you don't already understand that, then I'm going to tell you why it is. And I'm going to show you all the planning that went into it. I'm going to show you all the work that went into it. I'm going to show you all the thought processes. So I think we're going to get a lot of that.
Good. And like, and how it like quite literally like changed the world. Like it changed like economies. It changed, like it was so massive and so part of the like the zeitgeist and like so part of like pop culture that I mean, it was a phenomenon. It truly was.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually think that she was kind of shocked.
I mean, it literally shook the earth.
Yeah. Yeah. There was Swiftie earthquakes, a Swiftquake.
Mm-hmm. LP, he would not get nominated for an award. I mean, like the people who would get nominated for awards would be like producers, directors, writers. Like he wouldn't be a star in it, even if his face shows up in it, which I don't think it will. He wouldn't get. That would be like an extra in a movie.
Yeah, she's not putting his face in this.
No, I don't think so.
The only man's face that's going to be in this is Travis's. Like of her in her relation. I don't even think Joe's going to be it. Joe wouldn't even show up to a show. Like he's not. He's
well, if you think about it, they have to give their permission for their face to be in it, right? Like.
Oh yeah, probably. But I
think either of them. Well, Maddie Brown.
They probably already got permission when they filmed it to begin with.
Yeah, but maybe I don't know. Maybe they could go back and rescind it. I don't know how that works.
I don't think you can. I think.
Oh really?
Like like if
you give it.
Yeah, like if they're filming it for the obvious purposes of it could possibly be a movie. You have to sign off. Like, do you care?
Is that why he never wanted to like be in the audience?
Probably.
Oh my God.
Probably. He's like, because if this one's an award and my like acting doesn't, I don't know. But like,
but still, he wouldn't get. Like it wouldn't be the same thing.
Yeah, like it's
not like he would be a star.
Yeah, it's like first of all, again, and she says it in Showgirl, like you are going to forever be known as like the guy that I dated. It's going to be on the screens in their minds and in the papers, like literally forever. So get used to that. But I'm sure that's a conversation before anyone starts dating her anyway. What was the last show Maddie was at? Was it Tennessee? No. It was I don't remember.
Before I started watching the live streams.
I don't remember, but I mean, there are some like what's crazy is I mean, there are some videos of Maddie at those shows looking so in love, like in awestruck. It's wild. Their relationship is wild to me. It's wild. It's wild.
I mean, I think he really did have feelings for her. I don't think that was made up.
No, it was not made up. It was not made up.
He couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it.
And I think he was like, you know what? My reputation's so shitty and you're having like the time of your life and you are doing something like completely awesome. Do not ruin it because of me.
Yeah, I do think he thought he was doing her a favor.
Yeah, I think he really did think that that was like the best way to do it. And that's why she says in Down Bad, you know, how dare you think it's romantic leaving me safe and stranded.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was like, because I love you, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I mean?
it's like,
I'm
if
gonna
you
let
love
you go.
me, you let me decide for myself.
Correct. 100%. 100%. And I mean, to be quite honest, he probably didn't like half the shit that was being said about him by like all the Swifties and stuff. I mean, it was like
Well, no, because at the end of the day, it really, I mean, yes, it's partly about doing it for her, but it was really about doing it for him, because at the end of the day, we're all motivated by doing things for ourselves. I mean, of course.
Do you think Showgirl would have ever come into existence if Travis hadn't lit her sky up? Yes, I do. I think that because she's such a planner, I think that she was always planning to have, after the biggest tour of the all time, to have an album called Showgirl, because like the end of Tortured Poets, even like
the stars have been like the literal stars.
Yeah.
She's been Easter egging stars longer than anything else for this album.
And Clara Bow and like all these kinds of things that I think that flow so nicely into this. Now, do I think that she changed the meaning of it entirely because of Travis? Yes, I do. I think that the entire concept became I'm so happy in love and this is the life of the showgirl. I'm going to merge it all together and it's just going to be all upbeat. Like yes, I do believe that. I mean, I think that she has the concept for her next album already.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? She doesn't do anything like quick. You know what I mean?
I think it is all like, I think like I talked about it in the last live. I think she knew Orange, and I think she knew this was going to be, she obviously knew it was going to be Orange when the Eras Tour started, because the first 12 shows had the Orange Tour, you know, so she knows all this stuff.
She knows.
She doesn't know exactly like what the songs are going to be, but she has maybe the title of the album, the color, that some of that stuff. She's like basic.
Well, yeah,
basic like skeleton of it.
And I mean, like, it makes sense when you think about it. Like, after the Eras Tour, having your album called The Life of a Showgirl, after everyone in the world has just watched The Life of a Showgirl, you know, on live streams and dominate the news and everything, like every day for so much time, that it just flows in really, really nicely, you know, in my opinion. I don't think so, because the first song she wrote for, exactly. So it might have, right. And I think that, like, you know, Elizabeth Taylor even could have been like, am I ever going to find love?
I think Elizabeth Taylor, you could also interpret a lot of that being about fame as well. And
absolutely.
Not just love. So
without question. So yeah, I mean, I think that she already had that mapped out. I was just thinking maybe the Joe breakup announcement was really Maddie, but probably not. Wait, the Joe breakup.
Well, but we saw her with Maddie after. I mean, we saw her with Maddie after the Joe breakup announcement. Like, Maddie came to the concerts after that announcement.
He did. But
I think Tortured Poets was maybe again, she knew there was going to be that 11th album. She knew it was going to be Color White. Maybe she sort of had that tight, but again, it's like the content of it is not planned. Maybe she didn't know it was going to be a double album, because I think she didn't have any concept that she was going to have so much to say.
Well, here's my thing. You know, like, when her life is usually on a delay by the time we get it, like, so much has happened. So, like, you know, I've teetered around with these ideas. I don't really know exactly how they all fit in, but like, it's something like this. It's something like her and Joe had already broken up before the Eras Tour started, and they just hadn't made it public yet, because it's like a big giant nightmare, you know?
Yeah.
She knew that I think that she was like talking to Maddie at that point. Okay. She breaks up with Joe officially on Maddie's birthday, announces it to the public on Maddie's birthday. So we have to say to ourselves, that's That's not a coincidence. We
No.
know that that's not a coincidence.
No.
Okay. So then he enters the scene weeks later. She and then she plays that show at the 1970. She plays anti-hero at the 1975 show where you can tell she's like so into Maddie in this at that. I mean, it's like crazy behavior.
Well, it stands to reason that in any situation that she would be with the person for at least some amount of time before it becomes public knowledge. Like you wouldn't go on, you wouldn't say I'm with this person when you've only been on a date or two with them, because you don't know if it's going to be anything.
Right.
Like if it's going to be in the public discourse, you might as well wait until you know if there's anything worth talking about.
Right. But like,
it's like you wait to introduce someone to your parents until you know if you want to like deal with your parents knowing that person, if they're worth it.
And I mean, just to like, here's your present, I'm breaking up with Joe.
I know.
In the public domain is so wild to me.
I know.
It's so wild to me, you guys. It's just like, girl. Okay, so let me back up a little bit when I'm saying that I think that he was supposed to be doing some vocals on 1989 Taylor's version, and I also think that he was I think he could have even been on Midnights. Like there are some songs in there that I feel like he absolutely could have, and he was working in the studio with Jack a lot during that time period. Like there was connection, there was things happening. When she was on the Eras tour while she was dating Maddie, there were several pictures of her and him leaving Electric Lady Studio together. Yeah. So, I mean, part of me, like, I honestly, like, and I no one can convince me otherwise of this, but like, I truly believe that he recorded the vocals, the male part of Fortnite. I truly do. And then all this shit happened and they had to scrap it and get somebody else.
I'm meaning to talk to you about this because you know 1975 stuff and obviously I don't. I saw this an Instagram creator that I don't follow, but you know, again, my algorithm is popping stuff off. So in Torture Poets, the video for Fortnite, and then obviously on the stage, there's the bed, right? And the bed, notably, does not have a mattress. And I guess I wish I had written down the name of the video. There's a music video, or maybe
it's with the band.
A tour set that has like a mattress. Yeah. But it doesn't have a bed frame. It's just a mattress.
Uh-huh.
That seems connected.
Absolutely. Just like on his last tour, he was wearing white lab coats. Like, has anyone done the homework that I gave, like, to please watch all these videos?
No, because I forgot to write it down.
Because, okay, it's on Sparks. It is so insane, you guys. It is so visually crazy when you look at these certain videos together. I mean, Part of the Band and Fortnite might as well be the same damn video.
Oh, is that the one with the mattress? Part of the Band?
Part of the Band is like a lot of the other. No, the one with the mattress is also the tour that he was on.
Oh, what's the tour? That's what I thought. It's like the staging of the tour.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Wearing the white lab coat from the Fortnite video. But the videos of Part of the Band and Fortnite are so insanely identical. I mean, I made a whole list of them. Go back on Sparks and look at my one of my last posts because like
remember when like vague booking was a thing and like subtweeting? Like that's what this all is. It's like all like subtweeting.
Subtweeting to the maximum. But like not even like hidden. It's like so many things are exactly the same. The papers blowing around in the wind.
Wow.
I think there's these shots of Maddie Healy's face. Not only is he wearing the exact same outfit as Taylor Swift is in that, like when she's like staring at Post Malone in that
Yeah.
desert.
Mhm.
Okay, this whole scene is in is in that video. Okay, like, and he doesn't have tattoos, and this is why I think the erasing of the tattoos happened. It's because it's to symbolize Maddie. The looks on their face, the type. Okay, people will go, "Oh, well, it's black and white." Right? But
Mhm.
it's also black and white with oddly like a little tiny bit of sepia tone in there. It's like there's some browns in this video, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's exactly the same camera angles, you know when Taylor's face, she's just like looking like,
Mhm.
and her
Mhm.
like the wind is blowing and it's just her face, and it's like it's Maddie has that exact shot. There's so there's so many things.
Hmm.
Their words and their lyrics are oh my god. It's like um I mean uh, it's crazy. The lab coats, the
Hmm.
lab coats, the lab coats. Plus, they're both tortured poets.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to go like this, and like that scene where like where their minds are meeting in the middle.
Mhm.
It's like that's what she's trying to show you. Like we
Mhm.
had, like we were the same thing.
Right. Well, and that's what's interesting about that. And here's what we probably will never know is like it seems it makes it seem like like he came up with the idea and then she like answered it. We don't know that. We don't know, like she could very easily be saying like this was my idea for him and he took it and ran with it and then I'm reclaiming it. Like we don't know how they bounced off each other,
I think
how
that
they
yeah,
communicated with each other and what those things meant to them
right.
personally. Just like we don't
Totally.
know the black dog, what that necessarily symbolizes. Does that mean that they had a park where they saw a black dog, so they called it the Black Dog Park? Or maybe, we don't know what all these things mean. And that's okay. We don't have to know because we that's too personal, right? Like they're real people with real stuff. But it's interesting. It's the interplay is so interesting.
And I think that these two were kind of like, I'm going to do something. And without even having to say anything, the other person sees it and feeds off of it. I think that's how
Yeah.
connected their whole thing was. And the, the obviousness of Fortnite, I think it's also because I do believe that he was supposed to sing the duet in it. And so he already knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he couldn't handle it and bailed. And I think that's when, he got replaced with Post Malone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so like, I think she was going for like super obvious, like, and I think a lot of it was like, I think that Tortured Poets Department was supposed to be like, they're like, finally, after a decade, after 10 years, this is like the happy ending I've always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't work out. And I think that album was really, I think it was truly going to be a celebratory, like our struggle,
Oh yeah.
our how we're like a Yoko and John Lennon type of relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and it came to a crashing, abrupt exit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's when she added like so many songs.
Yeah. Well, I think she had to. She did get all that out. She had all those feelings, and then
like the anthology part, all of it.
Yeah, and if she hadn't, then she wouldn't have been ready for Travis when she met Travis. Like,
right. Absolutely.
but I want to, since we are talking so much about Maddie, I want to talk.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about. Oh, my poor shoulder. My pulling out my whiteboard again.
Nice.
My guilty as sin theory.
Okay, perfect.
Which is just the line from Guilty as Sin, which is in lowercase inside a vault. Okay.
Totally.
So my feeling, my interpretation of that, and I think most Swifties' interpretation of that has been maybe there's like one or two songs about him on like Folklore about Maddie, Folklore Evermore, and then the vault maybe referring to like Reputation Vault. Okay. That was sort of when that song came out, that was the theories that I mostly heard online. And now that we're deconstructing so much more of this, and we're saying no, most of Folklore, no, most of Evermore, and actually no, a lot of Reputation, which are all the lowercase albums, right, are really about Maddie.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about The Vault. Here's what I think. I absolutely believe that she, I think all the Vault songs, not all the Vault songs, I think all the Vaults that we have so far, at least one song in each Vault is about Maddie. And I recognize that the timeline doesn't match up, but so what? Like, she can fuck with the timeline if she wants to. And I have long believed that I Can See You is about Maddie, which obviously that timeline doesn't match up, but I feel like it is about him. And then it's so funny because I was literally thinking about this and trying to figure out, okay, so what song in each of the Vaults might be about him? Like, obviously 1989 Vaults, there's like a lot that could be, right? And then, like, I was just listening to, like, I think I had, I don't know, her songs on shuffle or something. And Message in a Bottle came up. Because I was literally thinking, like, well, what about Red? And Message in a Bottle is, like, specifically says, like, you're in London. And it's about, like, somebody, you know, it's, like, having a relationship with someone. And I don't talk to you as much anymore. And you're, I don't know, maybe that song could be about him. Like, I think if we thought about it with that framework, I wonder if maybe Fearless Vault, I think we could find at least one song in each of the Vaults that is about Maddie.
So she put them in there during the
re-record.
Not that she okay.
Not that she wrote them actually during those times in real life.
Okay, gotcha.
They were written, obviously, you know, maybe during Folklore time, maybe during Lover time, whatever. But then during the re-record, she's like, no, I'll just throw this song in the Speak Now Vault or in the Fearless Vault or whatever. Because I like the song and it fits with the vibe. Right? Because why not? Well, she could do that. She's not, it's not like, oh no, they're going to find out it was written in this year, not this year. You know, who cares?
Well, I mean,
plus he's kind of been trying to throw us off the scent a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, because, you know, I've long felt that, like, the 1989 Vault was, like, clearly the Midnight's Vault.
Yeah.
Like, in sound.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like, in, like, totally, like, this sounds like it really should just be on Midnights.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's interesting. All right, so okay, so Message in a Bottle, you're saying would be the Red.
I think could be the
Maddie?
the Red Maddie's Vault song.
Okay.
I think the Speak Now Vault song would be I Can See You, which is like a very like secret relationship, guy in a suit and tie. We're in like a professional kind of setting, but we have these not professional feelings about each other. Like, feels kind of Maddie coded to me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. Absolutely, I can totally see that. Fearless, what would it be? I feel like it would be Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Yeah, it could be.
Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Could be, yeah.
Definitely Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Yeah.
I think. You know? Interesting. Interesting. Because yeah, she probably did do that. The thing that is like always, I'm sorry. I'm like looking for my remote to turn the air conditioning off in here.
Yeah, no, it's like we've got 12 feet of snow on the ground and you have air conditioning on.
I know, isn't that wild? And I don't know where it is. But it's literally like 40 degrees in here right now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
right. That's what I'm saying, Darren. Like, I mean, the Vault. There's no reason why those songs have to have been written during those. Like, even there's like Fearless songs that were written during debut. There's Speak Now songs that were written during, like, of course she can write those songs during any time and put them on any album she wants. They're her songs. They're her albums. But
is the muse Mr. Ratty? You know what I mean?
Right. Now, saying Message in a Bottle is very Harry coded in his opinion. It relates a lot to Come Back Be Here. But, and again, like, there's always songs that could be about more than one person is possible too. But is Come Back Be Here? Maybe Come Back Be Here. Is that about? I don't know. Like, part of where I struggle too is I don't know enough about the Harry relationship, so maybe I need to go down that rabbit hole a little bit more.
Well, I mean, okay, like if there was any relationship that was like a PR situation, I would believe that it would be the Harry one. Not fully PR, but like they were so young, they're both so like in the spotlight. I can see why, like I think that it was a relationship that didn't do much harm. You know what I mean? Because they're both friends. Mm-hmm. They have been friends like this whole time. Like it wasn't one of those ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was. I don't think it was I think it was like one of those relationships that it's like we're better off as friends. I don't think there was as much passion behind it. They had things in common. I don't know. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think now that we don't talk is about Maddie.
Yeah.
I really do. I think there's so much
masterful.
It's so masterful. And I just think that there's so okay. This is the other thing that I wanted to bring up because you brought up the black dog. And so there's that part where it's like, but she's too young to know, like, and the starting line comes on, you know, she's too young to know this song.
This intertwined in the magic
fabric of our dreaming.
Right.
So that song, I believe, is the best of me, right? And
I mean, that's what most people have said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like the hit of
totally of the starting line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Maddie covers that song.
Yeah.
Quite regularly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, when you like look at the words that she associates in her feelings with Maddie, like the magic fabric of our dreaming. I mean, these are like huge words, like huge, like again, when her and Joe broke up, and then, I mean, it didn't take that long for Maddie to show up in the picture. This has been planning. You know what I mean? There's a level of planning to this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's a level of conversation that's going on.
I feel like he was in her ear.
Absolutely. Too. I think they were both in each other's ears.
Well, yeah.
I don't think they ever stopped talking about it. And, you know, the chick that he's engaged to now is so much younger. So I think that this is why, like, because she's too young to know this song was intertwined in the magic. Because, like, there's not a lot of people that, like, if you're not of a certain age group, you're going to know who the starting line is. You know what I mean? They're not going to know. But that's with any, like, generation. But, I mean, I don't know. And Old Habits Die Screaming.
I just love that she switches magic fabric to
tragic. Oh, the tragic. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so genius. You're muted, hon. You're muted.
Sorry about that. And I'll never get over that song. And I'll never get over the absolute insanity, beauty, and masterpiece of Chloe, Sam, Sophia, or Marcus. I think it's quite literally, it's the whole story, you guys. It's like they've been doing this for a decade.
Yeah.
And am I always just going to wonder? And if you want to break my cold heart, just tell me you loved me the way that I was. And I think that's kind of like what he was saying at the Eras, like during that time period when they broke up. It's like, I've loved you for a long time, but like when we were together or whatever before, you didn't have all of this. So I liked it better when it was just like you and me and not the whole entire universe. Mm-hmm. So I kind of liked you better the way that you were.
Back then, before I achieved all the things I wanted to achieve.
Right. Like
before I became the person I told you I wanted to be. and the things that we dreamed about, the magic fabric of our dreaming that we dreamed about, that we talked about, that we said I wanted to do. I told you I was going to do all these things, but when it became a reality, it was too much for you.
It was too much for him. He couldn't deal with it. And also he was on drugs, I think. And also, like, I don't think that he could handle it. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I am apparently too old to know the starting line. So go look up the band, The Starting Line, and the song is The Best of Me. And I believe that is, the song that they're,
yeah, I will say that I know the song, and I know the song quite well, but I was not aware that that was the name of the band until TTPD came out, and I was like, oh, no, I know that song, but I did not know that was the name of the band who sang the song, so maybe that, my guess is, Darren, you probably do know the song, but maybe didn't know that that's the name of the band.
Well, and also, like, it's not the first band that she drops the name of on Tortured Poets Department in relation to Maddie, the
Blue Nile. Well, that's the
Nile,
song, right? And that's like
that's an album.
Favorite. Oh, I thought it was a song. I thought it was like his favorite song that he talks about to everybody.
Drowning in the Blue Nile, I believe, is the album name or the band name, isn't it?
I thought it was a song. I thought, because I remember looking it up and like looking at the lyrics when the album first came out.
Let's look. The Blue Nile band. Yeah, it's a band.
It's a band.
Mm-hmm.
Could be both.
Yeah. Yeah, you sent me Downtown Lights. Downtown Lights is the song. Yeah.
I knew there was a song. I knew I looked at lyrics.
Drowning in the Blue Nile. You sent me Downtown Lights. I hadn't heard it in quite a while. Like, again, like this is like you're sending each other music and stuff. I mean, it's just this intimacy that they had. Yes, it is the Rosetta Stone. It is the 100% Rosetta Stone of Tortured Poets Department.
But my understanding is like that's his favorite song, and he talks about it to a lot of people, and that like he met somebody, I don't know, after Tortured Poets came out, so then like everybody now knows about this, right? And he told somebody about this song, and then it was a woman, and so then people were like, oh, well, that's just your move, your pickup line or whatever. And I don't think it is. I think it literally is probably like his favorite song, so he talks about it all the time, because he seems like the kind of guy that would be like, no, you gotta listen to this song, you change your world, blah 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 blah, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a really good musician. Like, there's a part of him that is like the 1975 is a very good band. Their first albums are very good. I get it. Like, I get I feel like she met her match, you know, intellectually, like not intellectually, but like creatively, on a music level. Yeah. On a music level.
Her music knowledge is so deep. And I think his is too.
Oh, absolutely. Without question.
I think that's, I think they spoke that language together of music.
They're also just really good writers.
Mm-hmm.
They're very good writers.
Mm-hmm.
Cooler in theory, but not if you force it to be. It's the most tragic line. This I could talk for eternity about this song. This line is so heart-wrenching, you know, and I think that we watched it get forced to be a little bit. You know, with the I'm the happiest I've ever been. This one's for you. You know who you are. Da 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 da. Da ba 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 ba. All of that. It was like very, like, we're just gonna do this now. We're just gonna go for it now. Like,
yeah, but I also feel that's like, God, I could see him just being like, you know, let's just keep it cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't force it. Maybe we don't have to put a label on it. Maybe we don't have to do, you know, like her seeing it like, oh, we're finally here, we're finally doing this thing, we're finally and him pulling back just a little bit and kind of saying, okay, but look, like, keep it, like, it's gonna be cool, we're gonna, you know what I mean, that you know, you've maybe you've not been in a relationship that does this, but maybe you've seen people who do this, where it's like, we've talked about this, we're gonna do this, I thought we were at this point, but then they like get a little scared or whatever, and they pull back just the time, and you're just
right.
like, not quite, but we were there. We were going to do the thing. We
Right.
were going to do the thing. We said it.
Yeah.
We were, you put the wedding finger, you put the ring on, but now you're pulling it back.
Right.
And but don't force it. Can't force it. Let's
Well, and
let it
also,
happen.
like,
But you can't, if it's a relationship, you can't just let things happen. Like, we have to be on the same page. We have
well,
to
yeah.
talk about these things. We have to.
And I also think that it like goes with that line that's like, you turned me into an idea of sorts.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like we both just really were intrigued and in love with the idea of each other more than who we really were in real life.
Well, yeah, because I can't imagine these terrible things that he has said for her to kind of hand wave those things away. And she was like, no, I know the real him,
Mm-hmm.
but
No,
I think it's because she did have this notion of him, this idealized version of him.
totally.
And that's the only way you can hand wave that stuff away.
Yeah. And I think they had it of each other because like the other thing that I've always found weird was like the exiting of this with the People magazine. He got the good treatment from Tree Pain, which was like the they're leaving as friends and they're just really, really busy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is super interesting. Now, I have a conspiracy theory.
Ooh, I love when you have a conspiracy theory.
And I might have brought it up because I quite literally I kind of bring it up sometimes, but maybe I haven't. Maybe I've only brought it up to you. I don't remember. I've either brought it up here or just to you. But like part of me, there is a secret little part of me in lowercase inside a vault that says to myself, if there was ever a situation that called for a PR relationship.
Oh, yes. I know this
for a period of time.
I think about this theory often.
Yeah, because it's like once you think about it, like once I had this theory, I was like, it would be the Maddie and Taylor circa the Eras Tour situation. And let me just tell you why. Why is because Taylor has always been and still has been insanely protective of Joe. Insanely. Like there is no bad talking him in the press. Tree doesn't write anything shitty. There's not like even the Tortured Poets department, like songs that Joe got were like, I mean, like the one song,
which is,
I mean, it was scathing, but like it wasn't like, you know what I mean?
But it's like a bittersweet kind of a.
It's a bittersweetness. But the real vitriol was placed on this other person. So what I often wonder is, and again, because I mean, you just have to you just have to look at it like this, like if it from a completely PR marketing fixer kind of scenario, like we're talking like boardroom conversation. That's like, who do we know who has a shit ass reputation that everyone's going to hate that we can sort of use as this bridge between like because like the Swifties are going to need to direct their angst and their heartbreak, their ire somewhere. And Taylor doesn't want it to be at Joe. What villain can we get into the mix?
And who would enjoy being
and who would enjoy it? And where would it be the absolute most believable? Like, it can't be like just out of the woodwork villain.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It has to be somebody carefully crafted who really gives zero fucks about anything. Hold on. We have Maddie. So Maddie arrives. And like, you have to look at the timeline of shit that happens here because it fascinates me. Because if this was not the case, then the reality of it blows my mind even more. But they're both doing the mimicking. I love you. This is about you. You know who you are. Then she does that like insane. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life, you all. Like everything's making sense to me. So now we've gone from being sad for her at oh no, the Joe breakup. She breaks up with him publicly on Maddie's birthday. So foreshadowing, everyone. This is foreshadowing. There's nothing. And then all of a sudden, the weirdness with those two things, we're noticing Maddie's saying stuff. We're noticing that Taylor's saying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now Swifties' mindset has like gone like in a million different directions. Now we're focusing in on Maddie. So
Misdirection.
It is a classic, massive red herring misdirection, right? Because now we're instantly researching. And people who've never been exposed to Maddie Healy are stunned by the shit that this man's been saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now, instead of being mad at Joe, I mean, Joe was like immediately forgotten because now we have like a potential misogynistic, racist, just gross in general guy, right? Who there's petitions going out. There's like craziness. All of the rage in the world went upon this man, right? He shows up at a couple Eras tours. They're pictured after the fact, holding hands, in and out of Electric Lady Studios. People getting more and more pissed. Still hanging out with this guy. And then just like nothing, he jumps on a plane. He takes off, and Tree Payne writes to People magazine that no hard feelings, but they're just better. Like they're just too busy right now. And they didn't realize that somehow they did not check their schedules.
Yeah.
Somehow this man just flew from Asia somewhere to like Tennessee for this show. You know what I mean? Like halfway around the world for this Eras tour. Has like a million dates planned. He takes off. No hard feelings. Nothing to see here. They're still friends. Boop, boop, boop. And then like no one's talking about Joe anymore.
Yeah.
Now everyone is like, well, we need to dissect then Tortured Poets Department comes out, right? And this is also a brilliant move. Like it's a brilliant move because like, I mean, I never doubt her creative skills and her like ability to completely pull the wool over our eyes.
Yeah.
I'm constantly in a state of, oh my God, she's done it again. But to have like the most scathing songs almost that you have ever written on this album for like a diversion of the highest caliber. Because like literally no one was. Now, I will tell you that this exact same time period, Joe walking around London, looking bad, looking like he's been crying all the time. There's huge bags under his eyes, looking all sad. Do you remember this? Like it was like this month of time where he was looking rough. So bad. Like, yeah, he was looking like a crying raw potato. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do not disparage potatoes in that way.
I don't know why I just said that. I have no idea why I just said that. Okay, so, but he kind of does look like a raw potato a little bit. Anyway, weeping, like looking bad. He did a couple interviews. I just want everyone to leave me alone. And we got to go back. We got to go back to that song Peace. We got to go back to that song Peace because she sort of makes a promise there. That's like, I'm not going to, it's already crazy enough. I already know it's crazy enough for me. I'm not going to subject you to that because like quite literally from day one of this relationship, you have never been a fame, what is the word? Like a
Fame whore.
fame whore. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Fame whore.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that she did it the way, but it could have only, you had to have a distraction. It never would have worked without one.
Right, and then you have somebody who would love to kind of play up the, I'm the villain, I'm the bad guy, I'm gonna wear the Peter Pan pin on my jacket and really lean into it and really
gonna lean into this. We're both creative writers.
Mm-hmm.
We both love taking on roles.
Mm-hmm.
His profile is already like
Mm-hmm.
anti-Joe. You know what I mean? Like the polar opposite of Joe. You know what I mean? It was like a brilliant move in who's also like the complete opposite. Just in every level to Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory. Like that the Maddie reappearance during the Eras tour was calculated.
Well, let me ask you this. If we buy into this theory, if we say, okay, it was a manufactured relationship to take the heat off Joe, does your opinion of the songs that we slate as Maddie songs, or at least in Torture Poets, okay, does that change your opinion of those songs in terms of like the emotion behind them? Do you say, well, that makes her an even better writer because she was able to write so much emotion about something that wasn't real? Or do you say she's not as good, right? Like, does it change anything about your opinion about
it doesn't change my
her writing ability or anything like that?
No, it doesn't change my opinions of her writing ability whatsoever, because here's the other thing that because this is the part that I'm like, well, why are they so deep, these songs? You know what I mean? If this was like the thing.
Yeah.
So have you ever seen like actors who go into like method acting and they can't break character even after the movie?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's like a one of these types of situations where like they have this very long history.
Okay.
That's not fake. Okay. Yeah. That part's not fake. But like hey, would you be up to like doing this? Because I mean, like really it didn't take that much effort to do what he did. You know what I mean? Like it really wasn't it was like 3 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was like he showed up at 3 events and like quite literally the whole world went insane. I think that there was like a period of like, you know, now we're talking because we're like we're getting this like, you know, we're getting the story down kind of thing. And I think that there are genuine feelings involved with these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that she got very consumed and I think they both did in a way. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously more her. And I think that's why he has like this nonchalantness afterwards. He's like, because he can't really come out and say like, you all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you like see how like the timeline, how it doesn't really pair with like do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean,
she broke up with me on her like on.
It's not that I don't believe it's possible. I believe it's possible. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's totally my conspiracy theory. Like it's like a crazy conspiracy theory, and I know this, but like it's one that I can't escape because I'm like, it's just really convenient. Like that we no longer like we got. Yeah. I mean, out of that, we got like the Joe sympathy people. We got all kinds of like
the Joe widows.
The Joe widows. Like we got like everything. Like people weren't sending Joe hate shit. They sent it all to Maddie instead.
Yeah, it's been fascinating to sort of see that the people who didn't like Joe when they were together now love Joe.
Oh, it's like because he's been put up against Maddie. Yeah, it's like oh God, no, like Maddie Healy, you know,
or Travis. Obviously there are still people who, I did not know about this Vulture article. Did you? When Showgirl first came out, this I just saw. I assume it came out this. It was a review of the album, and I assume it came out in October, but I just saw it now because
Okay.
again, new
Okay.
algorithm.
Yeah.
And I just saw like 2 lines from it, but it basically was like Taylor Swift talking about, like, it made fun of the girl boss too close to the sun line, and then it said her talking about filling up a block of her CTE inherited kids or something
Wait. I
vile.
have to spell CE.
CTE, you know,
Oh, okay.
the neurological
Yeah.
disorder that some football players can
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
What a vile, horrific thing to say. First of all, that's not how CTE works.
Right. It's not hereditary.
No. Second of all, it is a horrible disease.
Horrible disease. Horrible.
Horrific.
That
we hope Travis doesn't ever experience, because it can lead. I mean, we just saw a football player who probably was experiencing CTE and ended his life, unfortunately. I mean, a lot of times that's how it ends with CTE.
Totally. Absolutely.
A lot. I would not be surprised if O.J. Simpson. I mean, they didn't do an autopsy or look for that, but it would explain a lot of his behaviors, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
to say that about children who have not even been born, like, it's just on so many levels, it's vile.
It's ridiculous.
And again, it's this idea of how dare Taylor Swift, because how many musicians and athletes have gotten together? This is not a new concept, but how dare Taylor Swift go out of her box, find someone different.
It's because they're a power couple. You know what I mean? It's because they're a genuine power couple and people hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so much of the mocking of it is because of the fact that he's an athlete and a football player. I see so much of his intelligence being mocked, of his personal hygiene being, like, so much of this stuff.
Personal hygiene? Who's in the shower with this man? Like, well, do you know what I mean? What are they talking about?
No, I mean, there's no, like, they don't know. It's all obviously just assuming that because he's a man, because he's a football player, he doesn't, like, take care of his personal hygiene, which is ridiculous.
I guarantee you he showers more than most people.
Right? Like, I'm sure he smells amazing. I'm guessing.
Like, he's always working out. Like, I mean, there's a lot of showers going on.
Right, but it's, people just they he's like Neanderthal. He's this, he's that. And it's like, it just frustrates me. It frustrates me that we continue, first of all, to put people in these boxes, no matter what.
It's incredibly horrible. Yeah.
But
like, first of all, there's no basis. First of all, he's not an idiot. No. He's not stupid.
He has a learning disability, but he's not an idiot. He's incredibly smart, actually.
Yeah. And, like, learning disability has nothing to do with intelligence, period.
No, and it's about time that people figure that out.
Yeah, like, it really has nothing to do with intelligence. The irony of the whole thing is that the people who can make blanket statements about CET or like learning disabilities or just things just based on zero fact are the ones who are displaying the most obvious signs of not cognitive thought. Do you know what I'm saying? Critical thinking. Like, there's like a lack of critical thinking when you can blanket in giant
sweeping generalities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It's very small-minded. It's so small-minded that it's like, how dare you tell anyone else, what they are or how where they fall below where you are, because, like, you know what I mean? If you can make this like broad brush statement, first of all, you shouldn't want anyone on earth, living, breathing air, to suffer from that brain injury. That is
Absolutely.
like devastating,
or any
horrific,
brain injury or any
or any
neurological.
brain injury. Yeah, like we should be like not promoting wanting people to have horrific things happen to them. I mean, that's just, especially, I mean, people that have like done nothing wrong. You know
And
what I
like,
mean?
did you say that about Tom Brady's kids? Did you say that about?
Right.
I mean, there's so many football players with kids, and like this, where
It's
is this
insane.
at? And it's like
It's jealousy. It's raging jealousy. That's the only thing it can be. It's like it's like a fear of Taylor Swift and her success.
oh, that's
Fear,
what it is.
fear of like they're both beautiful people. It's just it's just crazy to me the amount of insecurity that these two people bring out in public. It's just wild. It's actually romantic.
Also, because she is more successful than he is, like she's
way
a
more
higher
successful
earner than he is, and you know, like I don't think they care about that. Taylor and Travis, I don't think they care about that, but there are definitely people. I mean, did you? You probably haven't seen it because you were traveling and stuff, but I was watching YouTube, and you know how when you, at least when I watch it on my TV, it'll, while you're watching the video, it'll like suggest other videos to you down below. And I saw one that looked like a showgirl thing, so I went down to look at it, and it was called like The Lies of a Showgirl. And it was not a content creator that I follow. And the name on it was, the title of it was Why Taylor and Travis Will Definitely Break Up Before They Get Married. And it's like, I am sorry, who are you?
Yeah, and just
like,
stop.
What?
Just stop. Like, why do you want bad things to happen? Secondly, just
these are real people.
Take several seats down and forfeit speaking, because like what is this, like what is this based on? I just want to know, what is it based on?
Well, obviously I didn't watch it, but it had over it had like 270,000 views.
Because people love hating her.
Mm-hmm.
It's so irritating. People can't handle it. And it's just lame. Okay, hold on. Let's answer this question, because this is a great question.
It is a great question.
I love this question. What is a crazy relationship in current time? Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, or Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun? And I think it has to be Katy Perry.
Yeah, I think I kind of get Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun, because they kind of feel like the same.
Yeah,
they cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, but Katy Perry dating anyone that was like the president of a country, right? Like
like what?
I am shocked by this. But hold on. The funniest thing in relation to Katy Perry that's happened recently was that Orlando Bloom, did you see when he went to that Halloween party and the person that he was with was dressed up as Katy Perry when she pretended she was an astronaut?
No,
it's the greatest.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, it's so great.
Have you heard her new song Band-Aids? I've not heard it, but I'm like, really?
Dude,
Band-Aids?
Katy Perry? No, never. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Were you on a 14-year delay from Bad Blood? Like,
is your next song gonna be Bullet Holes? Like, what are you doing?
God, did Going to Space really fuck with you that bad, you astronaut? That annoyed me more than anything she's ever done, was when she called herself an astronaut.
Mm-hmm. Like, no, baby. No, baby.
You are 100%
so disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful, and it's so wildly unhinged and crazy. Like, it's like, what part of this, you paid $1 million to go sit in this rocket and shoot up to
the edge of space.
The edge of space makes you think that you are in conversation with like actual astronauts who dedicate their entire life to this math and the science and the insane, like how difficult it is to actually become an astronaut. Why are you so delusional that you think you are equal to this field? That like kissing the ground when you can't, like the dramatics,
right?
And like I just I can't. I mean, I can't.
Okay, I have a different road to take us down. And while I do, somebody tell me, is this easier to read over here? I know it's like cut off a little bit here. I can move stuff, but just is this a better placement? Since this seems to
Yes,
be
I
my
can read it
focus
better.
section. Yay! Okay. I had a thought today. Tell me what you think about this, if you think this is a possibility. So somebody was talking about, obviously the Short and Sweet tour just ended. But Sabrina does have this whole other album out, Man's Best Friend. And she did sort of
So good.
She did make a social media post that was very sort of, something is maybe else is coming, right? It was very cliffhangery, right?
Yes.
And so there's someone that I follow who is a very big fan of hers and is very good at like theorizing things. And they said they could see her touring for Man's Best Friend, but not until like maybe spring, early summer of 2026.
Okay.
And that got my little brain meat working. And I thought, wait a second, that's around the time that I was kind of thinking Taylor might tour Showgirl. What if Taylor and Sabrina tour together as double headliners? As like the Showgirl, they could perform that song every night together. It would not be as physically or whatever demanding for Taylor because she would be splitting it with Sabrina. It could.
Yeah.
Do you think Sabrina?
I would love to see it happen. I would love to see it happen.
Do you think that Sabrina is on the, like, I hate to use this terminology, but on the same?
No. The answer is no.
But would Taylor care?
No.
Okay.
Taylor's not sharing Taylor's not co-headlining.
Could it?
She'd be like, I'll do it.
Okay.
And you can be my support act. Let's just make that clear.
Right, I guess, but I don't know that Sabrina has shot up so much that I don't think she would be like an opening act. But
well, I mean, if they did something that's like completely original, like if they did like a Roxy Hart and Thelma Kelly kind of vibe of like, you know, like a Chicago-esque.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like thinking.
Burlesque. I'm not burlesque, but like all that jazz type of like, we're crazy ladies, you know what I mean? Gin and Bad Decisions, you know what I mean? Like this kind of shit that would be hilarious. And that would be like
Gin and Bad Decisions. Take my money. That is a great name for a tour.
It is actually. It is. We should submit it. Gin and Bad Decisions.
Like maybe co-headlining isn't the right term. Maybe they would come up with like a new way to do it.
Like a show. Like a, what is the word I'm looking for?
Like maybe Taylor would be the headliner and Sabrina would not be necessarily the warm act, but maybe they would come up with a new terminology for what Sabrina would be. Like it wouldn't be warm up.
It would be like their
show. It wouldn't be headliner. It would be
their act. It would be like their act. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
It would be like the Showgirl act.
So you think they would, but I mean, I still think that like Sabrina would want to do songs from Man's Best Friend and Taylor would want to do songs from Showgirl. And then maybe they would do some songs together, like besides just besides just the title track.
Right. Or like find like interesting ways that those songs could like blend together thematically in like almost like a kind of like world building where they could merge the two like songs that you know,
like wood obviously could be merged. Like there are songs on this album that are kind of Sabrina coded.
Oh, for sure, without question, Sabrina coded.
So maybe it was planned ahead of time that they were going to do
in like
something.
A cabaret kind of way would be really good. It would be so good, I would die. And
then all the people who are like, "Oh, it doesn't match the visuals," would have.
right? I mean, at this point, it's just like,
shut up.
shut up. And like, what visual would you have preferred over the stunning ones that we got? Like, who cares if it doesn't match? Like, to be honest with you, they're so great that it's like, what would you have had in lieu of the stunning things that we received?
I swear to God, they
what would you have
wanted
liked?
songs that were like, I'm taking off my stockings and I'm taking off my shoes and now I'm gonna go take a bubble bath because I am very tired.
Well, like,
she's tired.
yeah.
I mean, like,
Then it would have been like,
to that?
then it would be like, why is she telling us all this dumb shit about her behind the scenes life? It's like, this life is shit. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, people are never happy. But like, quite honestly, like, this album could have been called, like, the saddest, most depressing time in my life, and still these visuals, and I would have been no complaining. I'd be like, these visuals are so stunning. It obviously, like, she doesn't look sad, she doesn't look depressed, she doesn't look at whatever, but like, I don't give a shit because she looks amazing, and these visuals are all I've ever needed. So I don't care what doesn't match.
Well, I just want to know what they think
it does match.
What do you think a showgirl's life is? Not her job.
Right.
Are you your job?
Right. Are you your job? Right.
Are you, if you, let's say you're a plumber and you were writing something called The Life of a Plumber. Is all you're going to write about is the
like house calls,
covered toilets?
Yeah.
Probably not. You're probably going to write about the other things in your life. I would hope.
Or like, yeah, I mean, the thing is that we all need to get over like I no longer care. I just don't care what matches and what doesn't, because I love the album so much and it's so good that, like, quite literally the visuals could have been like her at, like, dressed up as a astronaut orbiting around, and I'd be like, it fits. I don't give a fuck.
And it's also like people have lost the plot or like have forgotten
it just doesn't
or like when people say, I forget which, they're like, oh, well, the music video doesn't match the lyrics in the song. Listen, music videos are not meant. Music videos are not have not historically been like this play-by-play interpretation of the lyrics, and sometimes they are, and that's fun. But like, I'm sorry, like, yes, Taylor very often will sort of match up the visual, but that's not a prerequisite. Like, what music are you listening to? What musicians are you listening to?
Are so literal.
That are so literal. This is
that
art.
Are so literal.
This is art.
That they only have a lyric video because, God forbid, their scenery of something that's like, people just everyone needs to, like, I don't even know what, go back to school. What is the question? What is the thing?
All I can think is like, because maybe they didn't watch as many music videos like we did, because we actually had music videos on TV or something. Like, maybe they don't understand that music videos can be about literally anything that don't have anything to do with the song.
I think,
or what they're not getting the physical media as much, so they're not seeing that, like, U2 is like, 4 guys standing in a desert, and what does that have to do with the album? Nothing. But
I'd probably be like Joshua Tree, but like, so what?
Yeah, but like, you know
what I mean? Like, who can't, like, okay, my thing is, okay, all right, hold on. Another conspiracy theory, because this is directly linked to what you're talking about. Here's what I think happened, because I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. Like, where are these, like, groups of people that are just nonstop bitching about Taylor coming from? And like, why? Like, why is it so the visuals, the like, all of the stuff? Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The songs aren't, like, the words aren't big enough. Like, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I think happened, because this is like the only thing that I can truly, like, come up with. Because
okay, good. Let's hear it.
Okay, because I truly believe that they are her fans that are doing this, like, because they know too much. Here's what I think happened. I think there is a group of people who were so pissed off that they could not get Eras Tour tickets. Like, and that there was no, even if they weren't at the show, but like, the rescheduled date for the terrorist for the Vienna show.
I still see people comment.
I know. This is why I'm saying I think this is where these people are coming from. Like, they weren't even going to be at that show and they're still bitching about it. Like, you didn't even have a ticket for the show at all there. So I don't know why why you're still bitching about this. But anyway, I think there's this group of people that felt so just so pissed that they couldn't get Eras Tour tickets that they have like converted into being fans of not being fans. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are like the anti-heroes of, like, they're the antis of the anti-fan inside the fandom. The anti-fan.
Yeah.
Because it's like birthed this weird, like, how dare she be happy? Because I'm still pissed about, like, Ticketmaster. You know what I mean? And it's like this, because it's so outlandish, and like the things that they're mad about are so not based in reality and not based in any form of logic. Like, you can't connect these stories from like point A to point B to point C. Like what you were just talking about. Like, what are these people talking about? Why are they spending all this time doing this? Like, and I think it's like, oh, I'm going to get her because, like, all of my friends got to go there Eras Tour and all the and I didn't get it. And it's just this angst. It's just, it's created this like weird vacuum of like, and now I'm just mad at her. And how I'm going to, and being called out. Like, I guarantee you that the people that signed that petition, and then she like made it real obvious that she was not a fan of that petition.
Oh yeah. And
they're like, oh, well, instead of me like minding my own business forever and like not putting a public petition for real life people to break up online, that's like extreme bullying, by the way. It's like extreme bullying behavior. I don't care if it's Taylor Swift. It's bullying. You were bullying her to break up with him. Like, you were demanding it. That letter was crazy as hell. So I think it's all those people, like the petition people mixed with like the mad over the Eras Tour like thing, because I think they joined these little subgroups that they just became like what you were talking about, like the Joe widows, and they became
true.
Because like, wouldn't they like? It's just weird that if you're a Swiftie and you don't even have anything about Taylor in your like in your group that you belong to inside the community, like why would you be a Joe widow? Do you know what I mean? Like that's just like bizarre. Anyway,
it's very like main character energy. It's this
very
like,
main character.
Have you heard of this? Like I don't know. It's called like the waffle theory or something like that. And like you could make a post and you could be like, I love pancakes. Pancakes are so good. Pancakes are amazing. And you'll get like 100 comments that are like, why do you hate waffles so much? Waffles, waffles deserve representation too. And you're like, I didn't say anything against waffles. I just like
literally talking about it's not that serious, everyone. It's not that serious. Everyone needs to calm down.
The section where it's like somebody will make, it'll be like somebody will make a comment like, this is good for most people, or most people should do this. And then somebody will say, well, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't eat that because I'm allergic to X, Y, and Z or whatever. And it's like, right. It wasn't specifically towards you. Like, this account is not for user XYZ. This account is for everybody on the internet. And so you need to show a slight bit of discernment and say, listen, that's not for me. I shall scroll on. But people like are on. Again, it's the algorithms. The algorithms are destroying our brains because we think everything has to be catered to us.
Totally. And when people are like wildly offended when they realize that somebody has an alternate opinion, and it's like this, it becomes like this shocking moment of the day. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, most people don't agree with you. Just by the way, just in general, for everyone listening to currently right now, most people everywhere don't agree with you. I mean, there's like 8 billion people on Earth. Do you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's wonderful. That's
Yeah,
what makes
it's
us
great.
amazing.
It's totally cool. But like,
how boring would it be if we all
it
agreed
would suck.
with each other?
It would literally be the worst. What would there even be to discuss? Nothing.
What would we
So
talk about?
right. So I think this like weird little group of like jaded maybe, or like I don't know, like this bizarre form of a Swiftie was created in the aftermath of the petition eras. I think there's something weird about like her being happy when they're sad kind of thing going on. Like they can't really, like, if she's happy, what about me? Like, you know what I mean? Like there's something going on here. And it's creating, because I mean, like some of the shit is so truly remarkable that somebody took the time to think this, but also typed it out. Like that I am just like, I mean, it has to be like you're fired up, you're like on a rampage, you know what I mean? Like this is not the work of somebody who's logically thinking about things. Like all of the discussion with that new variant, that the one that looks like a bloodshot eyeball. Have you heard like the wild opinions on this?
No.
Let me see if I can find this one, because I had to
There's theories about it.
I just had to screenshot
not just that it looks like blood clots. That was just one theory.
Yeah, but hold on, no. This is
deep meaning.
Well, it's just like I had to take a screenshot. I'm like, you can't really be this angry.
Does it mean she's secretly not in a relationship with Travis? She's miserable. She's gonna exit her career because she can't really be her true self.
It's so stupid. It's like,
also, did you know? I saw this one the other day. I thought it was fantastic. So Andrea Swift in the trailer for the docuseries, you know, obviously is interviewed, and she's wearing a shirt that has like chain links on it. Did you know it's a secret message that she's being chained down? She can't really speak her truth because Taylor, you know, is oppressing her.
Oh my God.
But she's sending the secret message with her shirt.
Everyone needs to, okay, like literally everyone does need to do ayahuasca at this point. I know I'm always like saying that, but like,
also,
I feel like
conversely, there are people who also believe that Andrea and Scott are like the most awful stage parents known to man. They have forced Taylor into this life. She doesn't really want it. And one day Taylor's going to speak her truth. And she's, you know, one day when the reins come off, she's going to tell us the truth about how terrible her life and her growing up and everything has really been.
Right, because she has not had a platform at all to do that.
No.
I mean, like, she really, I mean, when you think of like people that have really been silenced about their truths, I mean, who's greater than Taylor Swift? I mean, come on. You know I'm joking, right? I hope everyone knows that I'm kidding.
/S.
Yeah, like I am being so sarcastic.
Like, but they're both, it's so funny how like they're both silencing each other and they're both oppressing each other.
And it's like people don't even know what the word oppressed means. No. It's like, that's the thing. It's like oppressed people don't have the opportunity to do anything. Do you know what I mean? It's oppression. Okay? It's very serious, and it's a awful
and there are child stars like who have experienced that, and so in a sense, like
100%,
I can get why you would think that was a potential, but you think she wouldn't act out at all? She's a grown-ass adult. Like, she has agents. Like, they so desperately want her to be not a nice person, not a good person.
And why? Bigger question. Hold on. Why would Andrea Swift need to wear a secret shirt to tell us about it? You don't think that she has lawyers that can handle like this situation?
Holly, why would Taylor have this secret sexual identity that she can't share because the public would turn against her, but she's giving us secret hints to tell us, even though she doesn't want us to know. She can't tell us, but she's giving us secret hints.
She wants us to
be, want us to know, but she's giving us secret hints so we know. She doesn't want us to know.
The world's gone insane. Again, everyone needs to do ayahuasca. Total redo. Start again from like the base level through to the whole soul. Like everyone needs to reset so
I'm down.
deeply, like a start over. Like a start over. Like seriously. Because it's getting too crazy. I don't know if I can find this. I have to find it though. Because it's so I was taken aback by this and I'm like, I wonder what this person does for the rest of the day. You know, that's what I thought. I was just like, oh, here it is. Okay. So just for reference, it's about this vinyl that just
the vinyl. It just that
okay.
look unfortunate. It's a choice.
It's not a choice.
I don't understand the choice, but it is a choice.
Here we have this person.
Okay, let's go. Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna make a mental guess as to what I think the theory is. All right, now go.
Okay. To be honest, this is disgusting at the lowest of lows. If it's not meant to look like Coke and blood, then who the fuck okayed this design? She mentions Coke in the song that the variant is named after. So we'd, of course, make the connection. Gross, mean girl behavior.
What?
Right? What do you do for the rest of the day?
It's clear, right? It's not white. It's clear. Okay, I'm concerned with people's abilities to see color at this point because we think opalite is white. We think clear is. Do people not understand their colors? Do I need to go back to teaching elementary school?
What cocaine are you doing that looks like this? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why would this look like cocaine to you?
I thought it was going to go to like an abortion, like fetus kind of direction.
No.
And I don't know if that theory is better.
That's coming next. That's coming next.
Theory. I don't even know at this point.
Don't worry. That's probably out there.
It probably is.
But like, to be honest, this is disgusting.
I'm not familiar with the world
and the lowest of lows.
Cocaine, but like, is blood like a big part of it? Like,
if you do a ton of it, your nose starts bleeding.
But you have like big, like piles.
You don't have blood clots on the
blood. Like, is that how it works?
I mean, I would say that there's not usually giant blood clots on the tray that you're also doing the Coke from. I don't know what they're referring to in the act of doing this drug, that they're like, clearly they've never been around it. So it's but like, this is the lowest of lows. Like, what? How?
And is that somehow lower than Charlie holding up a severed hand after a knife attack? Like, and I'm not saying obviously that's not what it is, right? But I'm saying like, which is lower, right? If that really was what it was, it's not.
In the entire scale of humanity, okay, of lowest of lows. Please tell me, please insert this vinyl at the lowest spot in all of history. Yes, please do that. That makes sense. Like, right. I don't know, colonization, colonialism,
right?
Like the Holocaust and this vinyl are like the end. Like, this is like the lowest of lows.
You will absolutely go down in history.
Yep. I mean,
9/11.
This is disgusting and the lowest of lows. I mean, what? Like, I can't, like, have you ever been mad at a vinyl? Because I haven't. Has anyone ever been this mad at a vinyl? Because I have never experienced being mad at a vinyl. Ever.
No,
I collect vinyls. I have lots of them. I've never been mad at a vinyl, nor have I ever been mad at an artist who chooses to like make vinyls of any color. Like, I don't care that this song says boring Barbie when the Coke's got you brave. It doesn't say you're a giant cokehead that like blows your nose out. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I mean, Charlie, isn't she kind of like she talks about doing cocaine. Like that's kind of her brand, right? Like that's her. She says that about herself, correct?
Totally. And the wild part is,
and they call themselves cocaine brats. Do they not?
They do. And here's the other thing. Charlie made a vinyl variant that looked like it had coke in it. So who's not getting the whole message or the story and who's lost in the plot? It's surely not like, I mean, like a lot of her brat material also came with like white powder all over it. So what's gross?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like the merch?
Like the packaging of like the vinyls and things, like it had, and there's like one vinyl that looks like, let me look it up.
I'm sorry, it was not that long ago that we had anthrax scares. Like what?
Oh, hold on though, but we cannot be these people. Okay.
We cannot. I'm not saying, I know that's not what it is. Like I get that, but like that's
my point is, it's like
it seems irresponsible.
It just seems like everyone shut up is what it seems like to me. It's just, it means like universal, let's stop. Because like Charlie's vinyl had like powder on it, in it, however the hell. You're looking at like a vinyl with like that's clear with red and like abstractly thinking that this has something to do with like shitting on something that Charlie like applauds doing. I don't understand I don't get the correlation or the where's the gotcha.
Yeah, like you can't make fun of somebody doing something that they are proudly saying they are doing.
Right. It's like talking shit about me being a Swiftie.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like this will really get her. Mm-hmm. You're a Swiftie.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, yes,
no kidding. Yeah. Like, thank you. Like,
yeah.
Thanks for bringing up the thing that gives me the most joy. I don't like go back to like burn school. You know what I mean? You're not really doing this well. Like somebody doesn't know how to form a diss track. Like, you know what I mean? You can't diss me on shit I love. You know what I mean? It doesn't affect me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so wild. Okay, you could argue Olivia Benson, the kind is more. She is. She definitely has a net worth more than Travis. I was fell out when I found out she was worth $100 million. Crazy. Is the astronaut in the room with us? I know, right?
So disrespectful.
I mean,
it's born with generational wealth.
Yes,
true. She's a nepo baby.
She is. She like $100 million. You were the passenger does not make you the astronaut. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I mean, seriously. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Olivia Benson has the greatest life. Did you see my comment last week about Travis signed a 1-year contract for this year with the Chiefs? Taylor has said she doesn't want Travis to retire anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't know.
She doesn't want anyone sitting around. I'll tell you that. She's like, I got shit to do.
Yeah, I think that Travis would stay with the Chiefs if he can, but I mean, in sports, you can't always stay where you want to stay. And the funny thing is, again, the haters are like, he just needs to retire. He's too old. He's staying in it too long. And yet he's breaking all these records. And again, I don't watch football. But I think if you like maybe the Chiefs themselves, I guess, are not having a great season, but the Chiefs are a team. And if Travis personally is breaking all these records, I feel like how can you say he's having a bad season? Like I don't get it.
Hold on, it's powder filled. Wow. So it's called like the Coke version. So when you spin it around, it like it moves. It like it's.
I mean, I think it's cool that you could like fill it with like I would like one with like glitter or something in it that moves. That would be
I think it's a pretty awesome marketing thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I mean, you can't really say that like Taylor's is offensive if she has a Coke filled replica Coke filled
that's weird.
White powder vinyl is what it's called.
That's like me saying it goes back to the Florida poet lady. It's like me saying I'm gonna sue Taylor Swift because she has my name. Like it's
Right.
so it's like so it's yes
It's
they
like, hold on, did she say blue? That's my word. You know what I mean? Like it's something so like archaic. Like it's ridiculous. Like no one's allowed to use blue in poems except me. You know what I mean?
Like we have to look at like don't in these types like of lawsuits, even like I'm obviously that's not a lawsuit, but the vinyl thing is not a lawsuit, but like intent matters. Right? Like
right. Absolutely. Intent does matter. Absolutely. What if okay, it would be weird if he does switch though.
Yeah. But I mean it does I mean like if you look at like even like Michael Jordan, like he did not retire with the Bulls. If you look at like my fave, Anthony Rizzo, like he didn't retire with the Cubs. Like it does happen a lot towards the end of like athletes' careers because they get so expensive. I think is really what it is.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
But
and
I
do think
and I don't want to like predict because it's not my realm, it's not my world. So whatever, like whatever she does, I just want to see her perform and I'll be happy with whatever happens.
Right. Absolutely. And this is a great point, like that Darren's making right here. It's like the Single Ladies music video that Kanye said was the best of all time was like literally just 3 women dancing. You know what I mean? It's not like I got scammed. It was my fault, but I just wanted a chance.
Oh.
And it was the only thing I thought about. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not on Taylor, that's on the scammers.
Right. That's the scammers
and resellers and Ticketmaster. I'm like, there's the people that blame Taylor for like Ticketmaster tactics and StubHub tactics, it's like what?
But this is part of the reason I think that she's going to wait for the tour thing. I don't think she wants to reignite this insanity because it will like, I think that she knows that there's like something going on in the
well, there's this big
not normal
that a lot of these there's like 3 lawsuits I think that Swifties are bringing against Ticketmaster. So
well, that's I mean, but I'm talking about like there's a lot of stuff going on in our community as Swifties with other Swift. Like I feel like she feels this, and this is Darren's comment right here is very much highlighting what I'm talking about. A lot of the content creators turn on her, and I can't watch the Swiftologist anymore. Shocking. It is a shocking turn of events with him, and I'm really I'm shocked by it.
Yeah, I mean, he likes to threaten people who talk about him. So
we're not going to say a lot, but like I was a huge fan of his for a very long time, and I am stunned. Okay, she told us she wants to be left to do what? Yeah. Yep. I agree. Like I think she is taking some time off. I do.
You mean from touring?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like
only from touring. Yeah.
Right. I mean, we've talked about how like we think there's going to be a lot of music videos and a lot like this. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I think she'll create albums. I just think that she's just taking a little bit of time. You know what I mean? I am trying to start over with my mindset with meeting people. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. It's hard. Like, listen, this world is crazy right now. I mean, it is tough. It is tough out there.
Like people have lost their damn minds, basically.
People have gotten real negative and real like it's the failing of the logic. That's the hard part for me. It's the not critical thinking. It's like how can you possibly think that this makes sense even when you say it out loud and you can tell it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not even prefacing it by like saying, "Oh, this is just like a theory," or what, you know what I mean? It's like, "This is what happened." You know what I mean? It's like, "Wow." You know what I mean? Wow.
Yeah.
That doesn't really seem like it happened. You know, like it's just
that really bothers me. It bothers me when people like even like creators.
Alternate truth is always a problem for me because it's like I don't care what's going on. There are some things that remain just laws, like just facts.
There are facts.
And the fact is that there is the truth and then every other version of whatever happened. Do you know what I mean? There is not alternative truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
there's opinions. And then there's facts. And
but then there's facts. And they're not interchangeable. Those words are not, you can't substitute them for each other. It's not how that works.
Well, I have a real issue with, like, I mean, if we want to bring it back to Swiftiness, like, there are some Swiftie creators, I'm not going to name a specific name, but, you know, somebody who will talk about things like the new album, say, and present things as facts.
Right.
When they are, in fact, an opinion, but they present themselves as an authority and say, I'm a journalist, or say, I'm this, I'm that. And then the way that they present the thing, they say, well, Taylor says this, Taylor did this song. Like, when we talk about it, we say, well, we think, we believe, whatever. We talk about it, discuss it. And there are some people who are like, this is this is that, this is that. And people who don't maybe, you know, they're younger, maybe they don't have the critical thinking, maybe they don't have the background information, take that and say, oh, well, this person is a reporter. This person has been doing this for a long time. This person, whatever, has this. So I'm going to believe that. I'm going to take that. I guess that's true.
Right.
You know, and then you turn around and you find out that this person is, you know, shit talking Taylor in other areas, or that, you know, it's still an opinion.
Like, why is there no quote from Taylor in this? Like, again, it's like, were you at her house? Did you ask her all these questions? Oh, you weren't? Okay. So this is just this is your opinion.
Right.
And what you have surmised from her work, like, catalog, which is like fine, but it's like,
right, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you don't say,
it's an opinion piece.
What I think, this is my opinion, this is what I've surmised, and you present it as this is this song means this absolutely 100%, or this merch is this, and this is terrible, and I hate this. By the way, I'm living in this hoodie so much. It's so comfy.
I love this. I love the honey one.
Like, the problem is, when do I wash it? Because I want to wear it all the time, right?
But
like, and then people are like turning around and trashing this merch. I'm like, this is one of the best things I've ever owned. But, like,
again, I think they're a part of that group. We're just gonna start trashing everything group. Yeah. Like, I think it's like it's their mission right now.
Clicks.
Well, and I also think that they're like, we're burned somehow. Like, well, here's what I think happened. I mean, I think that this has been festering, and then some content creators have like caught on to it, and they're like, oh, well, I'll just, like, you know, I'm just gonna like really ignite this group within inside this group.
Sure, because they care more about clicks than they care about.
Yeah, 100%. And so that's what's happening right now. And like, you cannot tell me that this album is not great. Like, it's like, it's so great.
Well, again, numbers don't lie.
Well, and like, my own ears don't lie.
Number one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, music is subjective.
Totally. It is.
But yeah, I mean, people are still listening to it. So
yeah, they are, because it's wonderful. And it grows on you. It's and you know what? Here's the thing. I think people are allergic to positivity right now. And I think it's been happening for a while. And it's so sad to me that people have a really hard time accepting things that are based in the, you know, spectrum of happy, positive emotion. And, you know, that makes me sad, because I mean, I think right now people are built to rage against things. Like, they're very much, you know, like, rage baiting, you know what I mean? I think there's just, people are so calibrated right now to be affected by rage bait that people are taking advantage of it. And I think that's really sad, because we don't need a world that's angrier, that's more rage filled, you know? And
well, look at the cavalier nature that is very common, especially on TikTok, if there is a video that blows up, it goes viral, right?
Yeah.
It is incredibly common. It is daily that person will get death threats that will be told to themselves.
Right. It's insane. It's like it's
what?
Like, it's like
what?
medieval behavior. Like, we're acting like medieval behavior. Like, honestly, like, this is like we are acting like we are not sitting here in 2025 on like magical computers in our pockets. Do you know what I mean? We're acting like we are really like consulting the winds and like, you know, whatever about witches and bullshit and like, you know, stoning people and like casting those out. It is crazy to me.
Well, and it's just like, you say that, and what if somebody does that? How are you going to live with yourself?
Totally.
Like, do you not understand? It just, how does your brain get to that point where you, it baffles me. Why are you so, is it anger? You're so angry at this person you've never met that you're trying to obviously get a reaction. I don't understand. How have we come to this place? And again, I say that, but it also feels very familiar. I feel like we're back in early 2000s again. Like I just feel like we're reliving all of this again.
Well, we've also like done this very strange thing where we have created alternate truths, and that's the whole problem just in general, is that when a whole society sort of starts saying that there are alternative facts or whatever the hell, like that is a huge problem, because it's like, well, no, there aren't. And we can, everyone's just really angry, and there's so much lying that's going on, you know what I mean? Like, the world is pretty like, it's so strange to me. Like, everything that I see online, I have to go like, is this real? I don't even know if this is AI or not. Like, is it real? Did this really, like, I don't know if this is real. This is a very unique time in the world right now, because we've never had to question every single thing that we see, every article that we read. You know what I mean? Like, you can see like pictures that are clear as day, and they turn out to be completely not real. And that it messes with our, it causes frustration for sure, and like a very much a sense of a very unsettling feeling, because
I could go on and on for ages about like what the development, younger people, what the attention span and the develop, all of this is, the next generation is fucked. I mean, it's bad.
I think we're all kind of effed, to be honest with you.
But I mean, it's like, even worse for like at least our brains are fully developed.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, I can't imagine social media in when I was a child. Like, I don't think, I mean, that would have been quite literally the worst thing in the world for me, because of the cruelness, you know what I mean? Of just ugh.
Well, I will say this. I will say that, you know, we are in a situation now where the powers that be, they want us to be scared. They want us to be mad. They want us to be, they want us in this state. So being happy, being joyful, being kind, all of these things, they are revolutionary.
They are revolutionary. And
they are rebellion.
They are rebellion.
They are,
and they're just what the world needs. Like, and that's why like I tell everybody to practice unapologetic joy, because it's like the one thing that you can do, you know, that it's so important to our souls to have joy in our life, no matter what gives you that joy. I don't care what it is. It could be collecting rocks, it could be listening to Taylor Swift, it could be crocheting, you could be walking around outside. It doesn't matter. But like, here's the
joy
thing,
is protest.
And well, and like, practice love. Like, above all else, practice love, because, you know, they can only get you with hate if you feed into it. You know what I mean? They want a reaction from you, no matter who it is. Whether it's, yes, as Darren's saying, our certain president who peddles hate, like I've never
Anger,
seen, and
fear.
anger and fear and othering and all this
Mm-hmm.
crazy shit all the time. Um, you know, what like, all you can do is practice love. All
Mm-hmm.
you can do is practice joy and practice love, and actually also know the truth of what's going on. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
really important to be informed on what actually is happening and what
Yeah.
isn't, because it's not that hard to find out like what the real facts of the matter are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I mean, it's a tough world out there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's again, it was part of the reason that I created SPARKX FLY, was just because it's like, can I have a shelter, please? A place
Mm-hmm.
that is safe, that I don't have to be subjected to wildly insane hate and like just overly negative craziness,
Yeah.
This whole I know. I know.
I mean, I think it's just.
Yeah,
I mean, we did that when we were kids too.
totally. 6'7" is funny though, because it's like it's so I would have loved saying 6'7". I feel like when I was like, if I
I
was
mean, I
like,
love that it. I mean, it doesn't. I love that it doesn't mean anything. I love that it's not. It's not.
yeah,
It's nothing, and I kind of love that
I
about it.
kind of
Like,
love it too, because it I would like to watch like all the adults be stumped by what the hell I'm talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but
I
I
think
do
that's
feel. I feel for teachers who have to deal with it all the time. Like,
totally, totally.
imagine like trying to teach math. And
Oh, I
every
know.
time you say it.
Yeah, no, there's like
Oh.
chaos breaks out.
Mm-hmm.
But like in the spectrum of things, I mean,
But
that's
like
just
we said yo, and people didn't know what yo meant. I mean, like
yeah, we had a lot of words.
yeah, that's just language. It's just.
Totally. It's
Mm-hmm.
but like words are important. They really are. Like words
Language
are
is fascinating to me.
language is fascinating, and it's so important. And when we are living in a place where it's like, oh, language and the words don't mean anything, even when you hear them clear as day saying
Mm.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, but it wasn't meant like that. Well, there is no other way to mean this. Do you know what I mean? There is quite literally not two definitions for these words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Period. So like, let's just all be, vigilant and happy and filled with love and filled with joy. And no one can, like, quite literally, no one can take that away from you. They just can't. They'll try, but I'll be damned if they're taking my joy. They're just never taking my joy. They can't.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot take my joy. It's
Because if they
inaccessible
try,
to
we'll just
them.
go listen to Oaklite and we'll get it back.
Oblige's the greatest. I know, and I can't wait to do the breakdown of it. All right, guys. So have we gone over everything?
I still have.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do it.
No, we'll save it for next time because it will get us into a whole another conversational thing.
Yay.
So we'll save it for next Sunday.
Yay. So we will see you guys next Sunday. Hopefully we'll have the Opalite one done by then. And wait, hold on. The first time hearing it, I thought it was the YS6. Oh my god, that's funny. That's hilarious. I love that.
That's funny.
Congratulations, Darren, by the way, for winning
Darren
the very
is a winner
prize in the Swiftyverse spectacular that we have going.
Your vacuum, Darren, you're going to get a lot of glitter with
glitter on the horizon for you. But actually, probably DM me if you have pets and things that can't deal with glitter, because I've recently thought like, well, maybe this isn't that great of an idea. Because if like, somebody consumes a bunch of glitter, because I really go crazy with it. So if you need a glitter-free package, let me know.
If you did
otherwise, it's going to be glitter-filled.
Yes. If you got a snow globe, just PSA, because I don't think this is widely known. God forbid it breaks. I don't wish that on anybody. But the liquid that's inside a snow globe is very toxic to dogs and cats.
Oh.
So just keep that in mind. I would hope that your snow globe, if you got one, would never break.
Me too.
But I didn't know that after years and years of having cats, and I found that out somehow. But yeah, would never want you to lose your pets, obviously.
Also, there are snow globe fixers that if yours breaks, you can have it repaired and fixed.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's like a
imagine
whole
that being your job.
I know, it's really cool because you know
Profession.
there's
Snow
like
globe fixer.
yeah, snow globe fixer. That the oh my god, I hope it has like a cool name like forensic snow globe. Well, I don't know what fixer. Which would be hilarious.
Repair person.
That would be super funny. Yeah, so like they are fixable if they break. So don't throw it away. You can just get a new dome and a new liquid and because you know there's like all those like there's a lot of people that collect snow globes just like in general.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, who would have thought? But I looked it up. Cuz I'm like, what happens if this breaks? You know what I mean? That's how I found out. I'm like, oh,
I guess a lot of people
there's a crew of snow globe fixers.
Received theirs, got them broken. And I saw somebody tried, and some people believed it, tried to make it seem like theirs was playing Maroon instead of You're on Your Own Kid. Like they must have pulled the audio off of like an acoustic like live stream. And they were like, mine plays Maroon. I'm like, bullshit, yours does not play Maroon. You got the one, they made one that plays a different song. Like, do you not know how manufacturing works? Then people are like, oh my god, you're so lucky. Oh my god, I would die. It's like the golden ticket. Y'all.
I would be so unwell though if I opened mine and it played Maroon. I would have a panic that is like
I mean, sure, but also
it would be so weird.
They're not gonna make just one that plays a different song than the other.
Or would they?
No, that they made.
I'm kidding. Yeah, no, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. But if they did do that, I would be like, that would be some wild things that going on. And I mean, no offense, but I would only want it to play You're on Your Own Kid.
It's perfect. It is the only song.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the Eras Tour's song.
Yeah, it's super great. It's super great. Okay, guys. Well, then I will see you pretty much every day on Sparks for the next 12 days because there's a lot of fun stuff happening. And yay. And then we're going to figure out, I think what we're going to do for the first for the docuseries and for the movie, we're going to like watch it on our own, and then we are going to do a rewatch, right? Isn't that what we kind of decided? Because like I know I'll be flipping out if I feel like I'm missing things. I am already too distracted as it is. I'm neurodivergent, guys. I just know my limits, and I'll feel like I'm missing stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be too hard. I think also for us to, especially the first time watching it, to like stop it and start it at the same points and like missing things and going.
Yeah. So we'll do like a redo, like a rewatch, and I think that we can even like rewatch with a group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can all figure out how to. Yeah, we'll say like the timestamps and stuff.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah. So like we're quickly approaching like this historic moment in the Swiftie history here, where we get the most incredible documentary from the most incredible tour.
And maybe get the answers to some questions.
We'll get some answers to some questions, hopefully. I think maybe should we do like for next week? Should we do like what are the biggest questions that we want answered?
Well, we're gonna make bingo cards, remember?
Yeah, we are making.
We're gonna make bingo cards. So let's try to make our bingo cards by next week, and then we can talk. That'll be like our talking point. Like we can jump off from there.
Okay. And then have your guys' questions ready. Like, what do you want answered in this documentary? Like, what is the scoop that you want? And
also like comment below if you have ideas for our bingo cards, because like I have like 5 so far, so we're gonna need to. It's not easy to come up with every space for a bingo card. So comment below or DM either of us on Sparks. If you think you have a good idea it could be a collective
winning. You know what I mean? A collective bingo, which will be really fun.
Maybe we should come up with like a little like a trophy or something for whoever.
Ooh, I love that idea. Okay, I'll do that. Sure. I can do that. Yay. So that will be fun. And then do you all think that she's going to be coming out this live album as much as I think she's going to be coming out with the live album? I just think that she's coming out with the live album.
I do. I don't know that I'm entirely convinced that it's going to be on her birthday. I just
or after the whole thing is over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just it would be such an amazingly missed opportunity, and she doesn't miss opportunities.
She doesn't miss opportunities.
Doesn't make any sense to me. So
she did miss the opportunity, but not being Banksy.
But we don't know that.
Yeah, we still don't know. We don't know. We don't know. In my world,
we never know.
She is Banksy. Okay. So yeah, so that was great. And I hope you all had a wonderful start of Swiftmas. And it's the best time of the year. So yay. And I look forward to all the fun we're getting ready to have. Congratulations, Darren. And yay. Okay, so until we see you again, and always peace,
love,
and Swifties forever. Mwah. Bye.
Love. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, like, do all the stuff that you're supposed to do on here, and I will
listen to the algorithm.
See you in the Swiftyverse. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Thank you for joining us.
Love you. Bye. Yay.
We're still going. We're still going.
I know.
We're still going.
Yay, though.